9.
All right,
He had bug eye. He had the bug eyes. He had the bug eyes.
It's all that makeup. He just had to.
No, his eyes were like that.
Oh, they were just like.
His eyes are like that. His eyes are just like that. The actor.
All right, we are streaming to YouTube.
Make.
That audio was.
Apparently, we're streaming to Twitch.
I turned that.
Got an email about it.
Down a bit there. Yeah, no, I always stream to Twitch first because everything piggybacks on Twitch. All right, so I got new monitors set up here. I just want to make sure, yes, exactly, that everything is acting as it should. And actually, I got distracted here. I need to set up the participants, which that's not supposed to be there. It's supposed to be over here in a dock. Thank you very much. I'm doing a very good job tonight here.
Hey,
there he is.
Working automatically.
and Nathan shaved
with a knife
while we're podcasting.
I will never shave. I will never shave off my beard.
Why?
Why is that?
Because I look unrecognizable without it.
Well, he's secretly a Mennonite.
You mean better?
No, not better.
Is your name really Ezekiel?
Nathan, how's your dating life going?
Non-existent.
Maybe shave the beard.
Shave the beard.
Seriously. Try something different. See if it makes a difference.
Just for you know, David, we are streaming live.
Yes, thank you.
You're welcome.
Okay, we're considering.
I assumed as much.
Streaming live to Tinder.
David, we're considering.
Nice.
We're considering filming our own version of "There Goes My Money" and sending it to Brian to see if he'll publish it.
Or
I think that's an amazing idea. I think we should do that.
To save time, we just clip what we talk about from this. That means Bob would have to clip it.
Well, yeah. So what we would have to do is we'd have to actually have a structure to the show.
Wow.
Yeah, it would be that.
Which means that we would have to kind of follow the show notes a little bit.
But the what?
So not have fun. Okay.
Not have fun.
I would recommend also, so that Bob doesn't wind up having to lift the load as far as things that are coming out, that other people make contributions.
What?
Let me know about things that you find that I could add to the show notes that we can talk about.
Well, there's a lot that happened this past week.
Well, most of it's just today.
Well, I mean, yeah, we can talk
happened
about
today?
that.
What did I miss?
Yeah.
Oh, you didn't see any new toy stuff go up?
Well, a lot of Marvel stuff went up.
Yeah, a lot of Marvel stuff.
And for the record, the new Jetfire does not come with his Minicon Commodore. He does not.
He doesn't. I didn't say
he does.
Commodore.
You said look, he does in the video, and I looked.
I didn't say Commodore. I said he comes with Minicons.
I said his Minicon, and you said look again.
Okay.
He does not come with his Minicon.
I am not an Armada aficionado by any means, but I do know enough to know that they all came with very specific Minicons.
Yes.
Yeah.
Were also generic Minicons.
Well, in the case of this one mold, the Minicon was the landing gear in spaceship mode.
And he does not come with him.
All right. So again, not an Armada aficionado, but
why are you here?
Why am I here? I don't know.
I'm just kidding.
This Jetfire, does it not look exactly like the original Jetfire?
It's smaller.
Just with it, yeah. It's
Well,
smaller and electronics. That's mostly been the Armada remakes.
All right. I guess it's probably more bendy and
I don't see the need for
well,
it.
yeah.
Probably not yellowed. Because I'm sure all of them are yellowed by now.
I'm sure
know.
it'll get a Timelines Astro Train off of it. It's probably why they did these specific
That
Minicons.
is the only thing I'm probably interested in is that Astro Train.
That's actually,
It looks really good combined with the Prime.
Oh, did they show it on the pictures?
Except the Prime's crap, so why would you?
But the Prime, it's kind of crap. It is. I appreciate the toy for what it is.
What's crap about it? I don't.
It's Armada.
Well, okay, so the issue isn't that it's lacking something. It's just that it's
Armada toys were a step backward. There was only a handful that were really good toys.
Yeah.
Except for like Tidal Wave.
That's one of the handful.
As far as my collection goes, I've got a Blur, and I'm assuming this is Armada. I'm not just like Joey. I'm not an aficionado, An aficionado.
Aficionado. That's in
Aficionado.
Italian.
That's
That's
right.
an Italian.
Aficionado. I think it's
Italian
both
aficionado.
Italian, actually.
Yeah.
Hey,
I'm not an aficionado.
Hey, I'm talking Armada here.
So I've got that one, and I've got the van tow line. That's blue and white.
Armada, or was he the? Or was
That
he
was
Cybertron?
Energon.
Was it Energon? Okay. Once again, go back to my prior statement. And also the one that was kind of a wheeljack stand-in. It was a green muscle
Downshift.
car.
That was
Yeah.
Cybertron downshift.
Yeah, downshift. So that's pretty much the extent of my collection of that era in general.
I've got a ton of them. I've got just about everything. But they suck.
I looked at that shuttle, and I was like, it actually kind of reminded me more of a Galaxy shuttle as far as its design goes. Like,
Yeah.
in some regards.
a big bulky shuttle like Galaxy Shuttle's
Yeah.
supposed to be.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But
If they remade it as Galaxy Shuttle, they'd probably sell a few.
there you go. I mean, they're getting the kids that grew up with Armada are
Yeah.
probably getting into the disposable income stage of their life now.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
So I think that's pretty much why we're starting to see more of those types of toys. What was the one that came out a while back that was like some sort of earth excavating equipment?
That
Metroplex, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. that
Bend
was
over and you're
Cybertron.
transformed.
Oh, is that it?
That was Energon, wasn't it?
The
No.
Cybertron.
Cybertron. Sorry.
Yeah. The frustrating thing is they've done Energon, but it's all core class. So if you got nothing that scales with any of this stuff.
Yeah.
If you liked Energon, and it's like,
And then they threw in the Age of Extinction stuff, and I'm like, bleh. So,
that Bumblebee looks so
And Transformers 1.
yeah, meh.
I like the movie. It's not, to me, it's nowhere near as good as G1, but it's okay.
Yeah.
But I mean, select few toys. That's about it.
What I did think about that Armada shuttle when I saw the price was $100, I said to myself, I could probably get a really nice vintage toy for that.
Yes. Exactly. That's a good way to think.
It was a very old man moment. I can have something old and cool instead of this new crap.
This newfangled crap.
You could probably find the original Armada Jetfire, and then some other stuff for about $100.
Oh, really? Funny.
I don't know how much that's going for on. Maybe I'd have to look.
I wouldn't mind an updated Requiem Blaster, but I don't want to buy a $100 shuttle just to get it. I already have a Requiem. I probably have several of them.
Do you have the kids cosplay? Not the cosplay, but like the toy one. I think they had.
All of them are the toy one.
What's what I'm looking for? Like,
Is
you
there-
got, like,
is there one that's not a
you
toy
got like
one?
you got like the foam swords and axes that they've done for like Transformers, but like I think they did a Requiem Blaster.
The sex toys.
No, not the sex toys.
Don't be talking about the Sword of Power
You wouldn't
over
want
there.
your stone.
You said foam's not comfortable. Is that what you're saying, David?
It's just not hygienic.
Ah, okay.
Yeah. It's hard to clean.
It's not.
Yeah.
Is it not dishwasher safe?
Correct.
Yes. Like
Yeah, hygiene
Rectix.
would be a big problem with that.
Yeah. Yeah. Joey knows.
I've tried a little of everything, I guess. I don't know. It's like, that didn't work.
I do like Bob's name.
Just check
Bob's
it
name
off
this week.
off the list.
Yeah.
Damn dirty old ape.
Ah,
That's
nice.
a good one. That's a good one.
Everybody's got a good one going there tonight. I don't know, sure what kind of reference David is to.
Yeah.
Maybe there's
He's a human astronaut.
Sorry, I didn't get the memo. All right.
Maybe there's an ape in the background named David.
That's right.
exactly.
Surely.
So I guess we talked about some news there. Nobody died this week that I'm aware of any geekish
far.
notoriety. Who?
So far.
So far. Well, I
There-
mean,
Or-
strangers
There's-
die every day,
That's a good
dude.
point.
So
Exactly.
let's
Well,
tell you.
I've been seeing a bunch of like Spanish dub actors, and I'm like, oh, what were they? Oh, they're Spanish dub. I wouldn't.
It's
care
no
enough.
bueno.
Like, yeah. Nothing against those actors. It's just I don't watch Spanish dubs.
You should. You should. I watched the Spanish dub of He-Man one day. It was very entertaining. I was in the kitchen, had the TV going, was flipping channels. I saw He-Man and I stopped there, and it was like Telemundo or something. I'm like, all right, well, why not?
That's funny.
If it was One Piece, he'd watch it.
That's true. Now, I did see Dragon Ball in Spanish when I was in Cozumel. My wife and I went to this little seaside cafe and bar, and they had Dragon Ball on the TV in the restaurant.
Was it called Dragon Kozas?
I don't recall the bumpers. I just remember
Pelotas de Dragón.
There you go. So
sorry, I didn't mean to kill the vibe there.
No.
It's your fault, man.
I was racking my brain.
David's going to be our Spanish interpreter.
There you go.
Oh,
what was that?
my legs.
Somebody had an old man moment.
My legs are killing me.
I got a Charlie horse.
I do. I have a cramp right in the back of my thigh.
Passing kidney stones again, are you?
That's like a daily thing, but they don't usually go through my thigh.
Well, I don't know how that pain radiates. I've never passed a kidney stone.
It's the path of the stone.
Yikes.
Yeah. Although it feels like your testy is in a vice the entire time.
Oh, wow.
That sounds unpleasant.
Yes, that's usually the first symptom.
I'm sorry. I missed the first half of the sentence. What are you talking about?
Kidney stones.
Oh.
Kidney stones or when Nathan goes on a date.
Hey now.
Well, wait a second. You mean you wait, hold on. Let's reel this back. So you're saying you experience physical pain when he goes on a date?
Yeah.
Well,
it would be like earth shattering.
I don't know what you're feeling because I haven't been on a date. So.
Yeah.
Oh man.
That's why I feel great.
Speaking of which, I saw a commercial. I'm in the hotel, so I have cable. So and there's some medicine, and it goes, do not take if pregnant, breastfeeding, or plan to be. And I'm like, I often plan to be breastfeeding, but I don't have a say in it.
My favorite on those is the don't use if you're allergic to this product. Like,
yeah,
really?
Really?
Wow.
Yeah.
And the only way to find out
that
is
exactly.
Yeah.
That's very helpful advice.
That's right. That's why you have to be like Joey and just sample a little bit
Just
of everything.
go ahead and just a little bit.
There you go.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
See,
Just a tip.
see how? Oh wow.
David, wow. There you go.
Swing.
And on that note, what did we buy this week?
Yeah, what did we buy?
Oh, my word. Okay.
you want to go by topic or just in general?
Well, I don't really care. You can just throw it out there, man. Hey, there are no ham. Let's put it this way: there are no ham sandwiches here.
Okay, good, because I hate ham. I ordered.
Especially
I didn't know you were a member of the tribe. This is news
I
to
just
me.
hate ham. Love bacon. Hate ham.
Oh, okay.
Same. I'm aligned with you on that.
Good, thank you. It's two sane people in this world.
Mm-hmm.
I get my groceries from Walmart, and I just happen to always check Transformers are there, and the.
You mean you get your
Wars
Transformers
crossover?
from Walmart, and
Yes.
you just happen to pick up groceries while you're there.
This
That's
thing was
right.
marked down to like
Exactly.
$16. So I
It's
got
still
one.
too much, but not bad.
I was
Well,
gonna-
Oh, that's the Transformer. Yeah.
Yeah, but Walmart did a great packaging,
I see that.
Just,
They always do.
just-
and it's all warped.
Yeah, they have to kick it around a little bit before they put it on the shelf.
Maybe Don handled that one himself.
Yeah.
So I will
someone
say,
didn't
as somebody
like
who
Star
had
Wars.
formerly worked at a Walmart, very often people would drop their kids off in the toy section to go do
Oh,
their
yeah.
shopping.
My
Yeah,
mom used to do that to me all the time.
tisk tisk.
Yeah. Don't leave this aisle, kid. No problem.
Uh-huh.
That's what
Yeah,
Star Wars
exactly.
is.
So that one, but I was planning on opening it anyway. So
Well,
screw it.
that would explain why they would be stomping on toys, though, because they're like, "What is this physical crap? Give me some Roblox."
Yeah, give
True.
me some NFTs.
I need a tablet.
But I was at Ross looking for anything, and the only thing I found was a Polly Pocket car.
Polly
Hey,
Pockets.
man, that's canon.
That's right. Her and her purple panda bear.
Uh-huh.
So that's what I.
So
got these
it's true
days.
you do actually collect Polly Pockets.
Sure,
Do you mail it to Don?
I collect them now for Nathan's sake.
Do you? So how do you feel about this, Nathan? Do you feel seen?
I don't have any feelings towards Polly Pockets. It became more of it was like, why is Sean of all people buying Polly Pockets?
And I told you why. It was a what is the word? A commentary on Don's collecting.
There we go.
Yes.
So do you also?
The ladybug stuff.
I was going to say, do you also collect miraculous ladybug as
Yeah,
well?
I believe somebody got Joey one once. I can't remember.
I think somebody did. You're right.
Did they sneak it into his
I
garage?
wonder who that
Christmas.
somebody is.
Yeah. There's no way to tell.
Yes.
Did you have some explaining to do to your wife, Joey? Whenever you,
He just says Sean.
I don't know.
And
I don't
she
think
oh, and then
so.
that was it. That's the explanation. There you go.
That's all he has to say.
You just
says
like
Sean.
you hold it up and you're like Sean, and she's like
That's it. That's all you need to say.
Did it come in a box that says not porn?
He said he's yet to do that to me. Please don't. But he's yet to do that to me.
He's thinking about it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Planted
I know
the
he wants
seed.
to.
Yeah.
It's just more fun when it's Bob because he has a special delivery service.
Uh huh. Well, who else? Who else got a thing? I got nothing, so
I got
I'm
nothing.
gonna skip
at all.
myself.
What did David buy?
I got. Well, I'm looking at the list from our last. There goes my money. So this is long, but I'm not going to hit you with everything. Just a few high notes. I got the Nexus Prime.
Hey, all
You get it
right.
at Target?
No, there's a toy store locally called Nerd Out, and they happen to get them.
Cool.
But because I bought it, I will see it probably at Target, like immediately. But it's fine. I really like it. It's I know people say it looks like a cassette tape, and from the front angle, it kind of does.
I think it looks cool, personally. I don't know why everybody's in a fit about over that.
I really like it. I will say that the front here, these little panels are definitely sculpted to look like intakes. And if they just painted them black, I think that would improve. I'm going to do that. I think that
I was
would
gonna
improve
say,
the look a lot.
Pop more.
He reminds me of
Yeah.
the cassette combiner, all about cassette combiners. You had the jet and the tank.
Rain
It reminds me of
Dance.
that. Yeah, Rain Dance. Yeah.
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah, a little bit. Like they could
What the
definitely
heck?
recolor this. The other thing that's great about this is all of the red paint is like a metallic pearlescent red.
Oh, really?
Yeah, the blue plastic is well, actually, all the plastic has like a metal flake. It's really subtle. I think they could have upped that like 10%, and it would have made this thing really pop. But I think not that I advocate toy hacks for everything, but I think if they did a sticker set that just made this shinier, this would look really great. And really what turned me around on this, I shouldn't say turned me around, but what really made me happy about this is just how much twisting and turning he does. Like, I don't know if you can tell from this angle, but his arms, his shoulders are tucked up into his knees.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
So
Oh,
he's
okay.
got his pelvis is down here, his leg goes up over and then back down around the arms. So there's just a lot of like
Have you
I
combined them?
wasn't expecting it. No, I do have the Silverbolt. I don't have any of my Aerobots combined, so I do have the
Right back half.
the Superion frame just loose in my basement, but I haven't messed with it. I've just been enjoying him in jet mode, so he'll probably I'm like one of the worst people for combining. You can't see, but I've got all my Studio Series Constructicons loose, my Age of the Primes Predacons. I got my New Age Constructicons. They're all just
So are you
in,
saying that figure
individual mode.
combines with
Yeah, he's
Superior?
Oh,
a
yeah.
substitute.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, this becomes a torso.
Okay.
There's the combiner mode head.
Gotcha. Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So this plugs in where you would put Silverbolt, and then you can he can
You could do a
and
Scramble City.
he can do a little bit of scrambling. And they've already said that they're going to release the four limbs in the red and blue
It's
color
just they
scheme.
haven't said how they're going to do the frame though,
The frame. Yeah, yeah, I
which
don't know.
I somehow accidentally bought three silver bolts, so I've got a frame.
That's funny.
So
Um, yeah, I mean, hopefully, I wouldn't be opposed if they did like a Hasbro Pulse box set with the frame and the four limbs for whatever
hmm,
that
That
costs.
I would like
You
that
know,
too.
yeah.
that'd be nice.
That way the people who want it get it, and then they're not like peg warming because I don't think they'll move if they try to put them at retail.
Yeah,
Well, but back in what mid 2000s, something like that,
Hmm.
wasn't there a Nexus Prime combiner during the before?
Hmm.
This is not a new thing.
right.
Correct, 100%.
Okay. All
And
right.
in those specific colors, and that's why,
Right.
like, if you look at the Age of the Prime boxes, the Nexus Prime there is drawn completely different than the toy we got,
Hmm.
because the toy we got is an homage to that red and blue Energon whatever combiner.
It,
And I will say I don't know how faithful it is because I don't have that, but the and I don't know what the prices are now, but for a long time you could get that like BotCon Nexus combiner for like I think like under $100 with like
really
complete. Yeah. I don't know what it is now though.
was he not in the aligned books? Nexus.
I don't know if Nexus
I mean, I would think
was.
he would have
Yeah,
had to have been. I don't think I don't I don't have those books, so I don't know
I haven't read them
what
since
what he
they
looks
came
like in
out,
those.
but
Yeah.
well, they don't. You don't actually see them.
Oh, okay.
It's all actual book
Yeah.
novels
Oh, okay.
pre Transformers Prime. It's supposed to lead up to the television show.
Yeah.
Video
Yeah.
between the video game and the TV show.
Yeah. I thought those were illustrated, but I don't have
No,
them, so
no, they're
okay.
just novels.
Got it. All right. So just real quickly, I got the pink hot rod. He's great. I got the retro wheelie and Outback. They're fine. Actually, I really like the wheelie. I
You
got
really like it?
he's really good.
Am I the
Yeah.
only one that just completely hates Wheelie?
Oh, I hate Wheelie, but the toys are usually pretty good.
I don't hate him. No, I think the G1 toy was nightmare fuel, but like I don't
it,
Until
it
somebody fixed him.
is. I just do the
yeah.
character at
You
all.
don't you
Like,
don't you don't like a Rhyme Master?
No, I don't hate him at all. No.
he's Jar Jar Binks.
He's Modoc.
Before Jar Jar Binks.
Um
He is Modoc in design.
okay, he rhymes, but he's actually effective. Right? Like he tames Grimlock, he leads them to Quintessa or to the Quintessons. Like,
Yeah.
yeah, he's not like a
Yes.
bumbling fool.
He
He
gets
just
Daniel in
rhymes.
trouble a lot in Headmasters.
Oh yeah, there's that.
I
Um,
like the meme though when they the hate plague and they revive Prime and he goes, "Who's left?" And they name off everybody. He goes, "Who the hell is Wheelie?"
does he?
In the meme, he's
Oh,
like, "Who the hell is Wheelie?"
that's funny.
The only other thing he's known for is humping Megan Fox's leg. So
No,
Oh,
that's not
No,
different
the
that's the
same
character.
wrong
thing.
one.
Not the same thing. I do like there's another
That
meme
was
where
the
it's
director.
it's got the pictures of
Yeah.
the headshots of all the G1 mini bots, the toys,
Yeah,
and it's like, thank you for, such great childhood memories.
not you.
Not you over
Nah.
the wheelie. So anyway, so the
That's
figure's
funny.
good. I think he's definitely worth picking up. And then I think the last thing that's worth talking about is I got the Optimus Prime 3 pack.
Ooh.
Oh, how is that? Is it worth getting?
Well, so two things. I really like this mold.
Is it?
I
They're all
didn't.
the same, right?
They're all the same mold.
Is it the
I
Devastation mold?
Huh? Yeah,
Is
the
it the
Devastation
Okay,
mold. Yeah.
okay.
I was really like initially thought it looked terrible, and in some ways I can have it. It does.
It's got very
It's
hollow
terrible,
limbs. Yeah.
and it's got weird lanky proportions. But I will tell you. So every night before bedtime, my 5 and 7 year old we like to play, and instead of a dollhouse, they have Castle Grayskull, and
Very nice.
the other
Who's
base
your
that they like to
grandfather?
use is the armored battle station from Star Wars, the
Oh,
Oh
Cobra.
yeah.
okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Oh
they like
wow.
that because the Cobra jumps out when you press
Uh-huh.
the
Oh,
button.
nice.
And so they have their little toys, and then I have the Devastation Optimus Prime, the retail release. And it's so posable and so easy to manipulate with one hand, and it's just like such like so great for actually playing. Like I came around on it because I was like, actually, as a toy, this thing is amazing. So I'm really happy with the three recolors here. It's
So
you know
what do they represent? That one's the gray is like the gray scale mold,
the
right?
yeah the resin test prototype.
Hmm.
The middle one is the quote unpainted test shot. And one thing that they did that's kind of interesting is I'm fairly certain that the wheels on the actual toy are molded in black, but they've molded them in red, so you got a little bit
Oh,
more color pop.
Okay.
And yeah, so it's just kind of fun to have like you can't see them here, but I have all of well, not all, the last six like BotCon custom class figures,
Okay.
but I have them all unpainted. They're all
So
untouched.
that's kind of reminiscent of that.
So this gives me totally those vibes of like, everything's molded in color, but you're expected to finish it off yourself, kind of custom
But they
class thing.
all are real regular plastic. It's not like
Yes.
cheap plastic or anything.
No, they're
Feel like a
all
knockoff.
completely retail quality plastic, same as the retail edition.
Do they all come
Um,
with a matrix?
I haven't opened their chest. Yes, they do.
they're
And it's all
contractually
molded in
obligated.
the um so like here's the unpainted one. It's in gray.
Okay.
Yeah. Um the other thing that's cool about them is they all come with a gun. The retail
Uh-huh.
edition only comes with an axe, so they all come with a
Oh,
blaster.
good.
And then I
Whew.
like that the middle one, the test shot, has like control numbers printed on the
Okay. Yeah.
chest, like they would normally
Hmm.
do. And then on the final one, it's again, I'm not like a huge fan of like cell shading. I
Yeah.
typically find that kind of distracting on a toy, but like almost every inch of this thing is painted. It's kind of incredible. So
It's like
Question about the
ultra cell
gun.
shaded, right?
Yeah.
Hmm?
It's
It's
like
ultra.
ultra cell shaded.
Yeah, it's like the retail one has like a little bit of cell shaded windshields, but this one's like shaded from head to toe. Even the wheels have like little highlights painted on them.
I see them. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Nice.
All right. The gun.
S-
About the
I
gun.
wish that just
Hmm.
that one was for sale.
Yeah, everybody does. That's why they did put it in that pack, so
Yeah.
everybody would
Ye-
buy it.
Yeah. Well,
The
the reason why they did this pack, besides it being Optimus Prime, obviously, is they had nothing else they could recolor that Optimus Prime into, right?
Mm.
Yeah.
yeah,
So every other toy that, they're always
you could
released. I
do a
mean, if they could have done
Nemesis,
a Nemesis, you're right. They could have done a Nemesis. But
a white Ultra Magnus.
yeah, okay. Well, maybe we'll get another three pack
There's
with
always
like
Okay.
options.
a green one, a black one, and a white
Did
one.
you get the poor man's missing link, Optimus Prime?
Yes.
Okay, he
I
comes with
like
two
that one too.
guns. He comes with two guns.
Yes. And so one of
Is
those
that
guns
yes?
is actually these guns are different. They're not the same
Oh,
guns.
they're not. Okay.
But the extra gun from my Optimus Prime
Yeah.
is with my retail
I,
Devastation. And so anyway, so we those are the ones that we play with at night. So anyway, this is really cool. I really like it, and I would be down probably for a Bumblebee version of this if they decided to do that at some point.
well, they Target 4 pack needs to just be all the Bumblebee recolors.
That could
Get
be
them all out there. I
interesting.
mean, they did
Well, you
they
need to
did the
get
bumper.
Glyph and Tap
Yeah,
Out and
that's what I'm
Oh
saying.
yes,
All the
yeah.
recolors as a 4 pack.
Yeah, I would love that.
Bumble Jumper.
Glyph and Tap Out for sure. Well, they've already done the Bumble Jumper.
I mean, they said they're about to come out with a
Oh,
bug
they
bite
did.
again. So
Yeah,
no,
yeah,
it's
yeah.
bumper. Bumble jumper and bumper are the same person.
Hmm.
Yeah. Although
I
I
know.
would have rather they had done a different mold for that toy, but
Yeah,
it's
'cause
fine.
that's a fan name originally.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They haven't done a cliff jumper yet, though, have they?
The Cliff Jumper was off of or yes, it's off of it's not
The other mold.
the other mold. Yeah, the longer sports car. The same mold that they did hubcap with.
Okay.
Yeah. To your point, they haven't done a cliff jumper in the like uh animation, squishy
Yeah.
super deformed style.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That mold's got so much usage, and they've done two characters with it, right?
Well, they probably trickle it out, maybe one or two a year,
Okay.
where they need to fill a spot, fill a gap, and that's actually what'll push back the Stunticons next year.
Ah, there we
Yeah.
go.
And swindle.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't understand pushing back any of this stuff. Just release it.
W-
Just release
Uh,
it.
I'm assuming it's
y- y-
factory
you
volume.
know, I think factory is probably part of it, but I think also at some point the retailers sometimes do step in and say, Yeah, I don't like this wave. There's no Optimus or Bumblebee in it. You got to take somebody out."
Yeah,
They don't have to carry it.
I think especially after Transformers One, where that stuff just sat there forever.
That's because it
Yeah.
was crap and nobody wanted it.
Yeah, I think retail is now like, we need this certain stuff because we know it's gonna sell.
West
Nobody
Coast
wants
Hasbro
Cyberverse.
has no
Nobody
clue what
wants
they're doing.
Transformers One.
So
They don't.
I would be curious to know how much mainstream retail still has as far as power over this particular line, considering how many online avenues there are to purchase these things.
Well,
Plus, Walmart doesn't carry crap anymore.
the Walmart and Target are like orders of magnitude more than like a
You
BBTS.
think so?
Really?
Yeah.
Oh
Just
yeah,
because of mass volume and international reach.
yeah. Now Amazon might be close. I don't know,
Yeah.
but I will say as a former negotiator, and again, not for toys, but you're
Awesome.
always looking for ways to cover your ass.
Mm-hmm.
So again, I could very easily believe them saying like, yeah, I need an Optimus in every wave. I need a Bumblebee in every
Sure.
wave. Because then when it sits on the pegs, you can say, well, look at these 2 years of sales trends that told me Optimus was going to sell. It's not my fault.
Yeah.
I see what you're saying. So
Okay.
basically, what you're saying is that they plan to fail.
They plan to be okay if they fail. So
Yeah.
like when I was negotiating, I would do that. I would say, so I was buying like ad TV, programming.
Uh-huh.
So then I would have my backup of like, well, this show, pulled a whatever rating last year, so that's why I paid this much for it. And, I didn't know that the cast member would leave or whatever, and
True.
that
True.
the ratings would go down.
Because there are a lot of moving parts that are beyond their control, beyond the control of retail buyers.
Yeah,
Right.
100%.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
So they always want to go with, quote, proven winners or at least known aspects of any particular brand.
Something where they can say, well, if I made a mistake, it's because this piece of data.
Mm-hmm. Sure.
I don't mind if they rotate Optimus and Bumblebee and Starscream and Megatron throughout the waves,
There are some
but
more
then they
interesting
throw in
characters.
crap that just doesn't need to be there. You
Yeah.
know?
Sometimes, yeah.
Just throwing other garbage that nobody asked for.
Yeah.
Sean and I talk about this often, and that's that they don't know who their audience is.
Right.
The ones that they're responsible for not the ones that are coming up with the designs and stuff. Those guys know who their audience is.
Yeah.
But the
The
putting
suits.
it
Yeah,
out
they are we.
for us to buy,
It's sales.
they
and
have no
marketing.
idea
Yeah.
who their audience is. They really don't. You could hire a panel of like us, and we could do
We do it for
infinitely
free.
better job of that.
Mm.
Yeah, for free because I want it faster.
I got to imagine they've got to have some sort of marketing research where they're talking to people in the fan community, but
Okay.
maybe they're just talking to the really famous
Yeah,
streamers
they're
or
talking
something
to the same
like
guys,
that.
like when they had what's his face that I can't stand his movies, introducing the Robeson crap.
Kevin Smith.
Yeah, what's he got to do with Transformers?
Which is
I mean-
funny because in one of his movies,
Yeah.
he talks about how stupid Transformers are, and then
No, does
suddenly
he?
he's a Transformers fan.
That's hilarious.
You got to check.
Gotta
You
get
gotta
that
be quick to check.
payday.
Yep, exactly.
And if I could ask Hasbro one question, it'd be, why do you keep using the word convert when they're Transformers?
Well,
Say
they don't want it to.
transform.
They don't want it to become a common word.
It should be for your toy.
Well, I understand that, but it's a copyright issue or a trademark issue, one of the two.
They own it.
Yeah,
John's
they
actually-
own it.
They do, But it's the same reason why IBM couldn't put a trademark on the word blue, because it's a common word.
Yep.
John's actually drifting into another universe where it's called converters and not transformers, and you just can't tell the difference.
I noticed
Right.
my picture got less fuzzy. There it goes. It's fuzzy.
So what does a GoBot do?
He gobits.
But they don't. They're dead. They don't
He
exist.
goes.
Gobits, go!
So I don't recall the cartoon well enough to see if they had any kind of catchphrase.
I don't either.
No,
I don't.
I
I
don't think
watched
so.
it as a kid, but I don't remember.
No transform and roll out.
No,
Definitely
I
not.
don't think so.
You know, you think Leader One would have picked up on the fact that Psykill's retarded brother was his #1 guy.
Yeah. I don't know enough about it to
Scooter.
know what you're even
Scooter.
talking about.
Yeah.
Oh,
Scooter.
Oh,
so what about Scooter was the #1 guy? Is that what you said?
no,
He's,
the
in every,
Scooters
he's the
is
Bumblebee of GoBots.
yeah.
Oh yeah. I kind of figured he was the kid-friendly character because there was a kid who was
Yeah.
riding on Scooter.
He's the
Mhm.
You got-
T-Bob.
you got-
He's
And
the-
then sometimes he take him places.
But
Yes. What did Scooter convert into? Was he a triple changer? Is that what you're suggesting?
Yes, yes.
Stripple changer.
Oh my.
Oh my.
Oh my.
Well, David, do you have anything else you'd like to share with
Come
us?
convert
No, that's
over
I
here.
think that's good. Yeah.
All right, cool. Well, Nathan,
Face.
Imperial like Stormtrooper 4-pack. I think it's supposed to be like season 1 of Mandalorian.
I like how you're qualifying it as Imperial Stormtroopers. Like in Star Wars, there's just other
Well,
Stormtroopers.
that's what the box said. It was Imperial Stormtroopers. So I think it's supposed to be like.
maybe they lost the copyright to Stormtrooper.
That's
There
right.
you go.
It's Autobot.
They're just troopers.
Well, I mean,
They're just-
Stormtrooper was a pre-existing term.
This is
Well,
true.
Exactly.
I guess
Nazi,
there's
yeah.
Imperial, and then there's the whatever's in the sequels. They're not the Empire anymore. What are
Well,
they?
that's true. First
The
order.
First Order.
Yeah.
First order.
Were they even called
Yeah,
Stormtroopers?
you have to be specific.
I think they were because I think it was in I saw in marketing stuff they're called Stormtroopers.
Well,
but I
they
don't-
always refer to Finn as an ex-Stormtrooper,
Yeah, but
Yeah.
I don't remember if ever in the movie they call them
which
themselves Stormtroopers.
which again is a plot line that
No,
they just said,
Finn.
that could
yeah,
be
they-
interesting. Let's just forget it.
Yeah.
Uh,
That's a
Well,
whole show,
but-
man.
That character
whole-
rapidly became less interesting as the series
Yes.
went along.
Well, they sidelined him, and also in the Rise of Skywalker, right? Like that was his whole thread was like, I'm a former stormtrooper, and then he's like, ha ha ha, like blasting stormtroopers. It's like,
yeah, exactly. And then I'm gonna go to a
weren't those your
casino.
friends like 3 years ago?
Well,
Guess
those are
not.
the clone ones. Those are the clone ones.
Maybe.
No, they weren't clones. They,
No,
they
not
were
at that
people
point.
They kidnapped.
They were
kidnapped.
He's saying, but the
children.
ones
they
he
were
was killing the
indoctrinated
clones,
children.
Yeah, they did do clones.
which would have been another great plot line to flesh out.
Yeah.
But no, they
But let's
did
just
not.
not do that.
Any
Let's talk
interesting
about how
ideas
Ray
of-
is the chosen one.
Don't worry about it.
Mary
Exactly.
Sue Ray.
But yeah, I don't quite like these smaller Star Wars figures. Some of the joints are very tight.
Define
On
smaller.
3 3/4
Like
inch.
the three, like the 3 and
Yeah, classic
So
size.
classic size.
That's
like
like,
some of the-
normal
like s-
size friendo.
Yeah, like some of the. Well, for you got like the Black Series.
So is that
Those are
design?
big.
That
Black
design
Series
looks.
is still basically a new kind of figure.
So that design that you got in your hand right there, it looks almost exactly the same as what they were producing in the '90s.
I think
Yeah,
that's
it's the
what
vintage
meant to be,
collection.
yeah, it's
Is it?
vintage
Oh,
shoes.
okay.
But some of these joints are
So it's
tight,
vintage
like,
now, huh?
Well,
So you don't like
hey,
your top
hey, with-
joints
with-
tight?
That-
is
that's
you're
what they
saying?
call
With-
the collection. the
Listen,
3
with anything
3/4
with
inch.
age, it's vintage.
So
Yeah.
Nathan likes his joints loose.
Okay.
Okay.
Depending on what. Okay, moving on. Sean just makes it uncomfortable for no reason.
I'm just
Well,
clarifying
actually,
what you're
reason.
saying. It's just clarification.
Uh-huh.
So,
Yeah.
I was
It's just it's good listening skills. Just reiterating what
Yes.
you've heard.
There you go. So I was at my comic shop and I was looking through the trades and I picked up the first 2 volumes of
Wood
World Rivals. So I'm all caught
Very
up
cool.
now.
Okay.
For $15 each. I was actually
hear those are
surprised
good.
they're 15.
Is this where Starscream goes squishy on somebody?
No, that's,
no,
in the
main. That's in the main
Transformers.
Transformers book. This is the side book, which has all the other Transformers stuff that you like the Quintessons
So
and
Nathan has a side piece.
Springer shows up at some point, and the Skekzoid shows up at some point.
Yeah.
Also like how Nathan's got a monitor and whoever's talking appears behind whoever toy.
I didn't realize it was gonna start doing that. I was gonna have something else up. Then I look over, and I just see David talking.
Well,
about
at least
whatever.
it's just
That is-
us and not other possibilities.
I could put other
Right,
stuff on
that's-
if you want.
when
It's
he's
not
not
two
pulling a
women
Dawn.
shopping and fighting over
Exactly.
something at Christmas.
Exactly. So I went.
Well, that's a
to-
special episode 700 of the
Yeah.
Real
There
Fan
you go.
Podcast.
There you go. So I was at Meyer after work today because I needed HDMI cable, and they had the cheaper one, and I just didn't feel like going to Walmart. I picked up the Lightning McQueen Speed Champions.
Oh, cool.
Oh man, I was really looking forward to seeing your USB cable.
It's plugged in. I gotta plug it real quick.
I like how he has to justify his going toy shopping. I was really getting a cable.
Uh-huh.
There's
You've
like
never
50
done
billion
that?
toys sitting there, and he has to justify his shopping.
You've never
No,
done-
I'll
you-
go
you've
out
never
of my
done
way
that?
to a Walmart specifically to go look at the toy aisle. That's
Uh-huh.
nothing to do with
Exactly.
anything else.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I tell my mom now when I go grocery shopping with her, don't lose me or you're just gonna see me in the toy aisle and it's your fault why I bought something.
No, actually, she takes you to the toy lounge. She says, "Nathan, when I come back, I want to find you still here."
Yeah, you need to just be right here. Don't wander off.
Yeah, I was gonna say, don't go home with anyone.
That's right.
You didn't tell me
If
that
you see a
she
guy
told
that
me
looks
other-
like this, and you show her a picture of Dawn, do not
Sean.
walk off with
I was
it.
gonna say Sean.
Exactly. Sean Don, any of them.
Any of them.
Yeah, this showed up when I got home.
Now we got
I got-
double Sean.
Yeah, there you go. I got Breakaway
Okay,
or
open it up.
Footballdamus.
I want to know about
Footballdamus.
that.
I gotta say, the pose that he has in the box is hilarious. They have him trying to kick a football or the football or soccer ball, whatever you want to call it.
Yes,
But
football.
Soccer ball.
But it looks like he
Football.
just it looks like he just fell on the ground. Like he just couldn't get
Is
back
he
up.
faking an injury?
So he's Charlie Brown.
He's flopping. Yeah.
He missed the
Has
ball.
anybody found
and
the
he's-
eagle yet? Because Pulse sold out of it. And
The eagle.
I don't
Oh,
think it's
the-
out
the-
yet. I pre-ordered it.
The century, the bicentennial or whatever.
Yeah. You mean Blue Bolts is what it is actually.
Blue balls. No.
That-
You don't get those yet at retail.
No, Bob. Leave that for Sean. He's the one who knows how to do that.
I don't know where my scissors are at. All right, now I'm just gonna tear through it like a Neanderthal. I don't care about packaging.
That's how Neanderthals open their toys.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, unga boonga.
He's going ape on that box.
Perfect.
He's going to paint
There
on
you
the
go.
walls with his feces next.
Ew.
Nope.
Well, it depends on who comes up on the monitor next, I guess.
Exactly. He's a little smaller.
Hey, I see
than
me.
Yeah, he was a little smaller than I was expecting. He's
So you're saying your balls are tired?
Is he
They're
like
small? You got
like a
small
big
balls?
deluxe basically?
he's about a
Dude.
deluxe, but he's got like half the weight of a deluxe just by picking this up. Like it feels like there's nothing there.
Did they oversell
she
the size
said-
of the balls?
I mean, he's got a ball. It's right here.
Has he just got one? Is the other one
Just one.
undescended?
Yeah, he must have got kicked there. Man, that's why he's on the ground. You know.
Oh, there you go. One of them had to take refuge.
Is it cold?
Oh, very cold.
But yeah, he's interesting. I just really wish they didn't make him very Optimus Prime. Like that face is just like an Orion Pax face that they did.
Mm-hmm.
Like they could have done anything else. But yeah, I also got this Rinky Dinky Burger King toy.
Woohoo!
Oh, yeah? Is it a Transformer from Burger King?
Yep, it just spins.
So do you have to get a kid's meal to get that, or?
Yes, they won't
Yeah.
sell them individually. I tried.
I see.
They're like, sir, we can't do that.
So does the kids meal satisfy, or do you have to get two kids meals?
Did they really say sir?
Yes, they said, sir. Yes,
That's right.
said,
They
sir.
know
Just to-
Nathan. They see him there
Just to
often.
patronize him.
Yes, they said, sir.
That's why he keeps the beard.
Yeah.
Exactly.
They go,
right.
get back in your buggy and forget about the
My,
kid story.
In your
my
buggy.
my buggy.
Yeah, your Amish buggy. I got to
Yes.
raise a barn, but first I want a kid's meal from Burger King.
Burger King, exactly.
Oh, man.
He is.
Was
yeah,
it
he's
was it
very-
flame broiled goodness?
It was chicken nuggets. They were
Oh.
okay.
They don't flame broil those.
No,
Do you call them nuggets or nuggies?
nuggets. I'm not a child.
You're not?
But yeah, he's for soccer ball or whatever he's supposed to be. He's
Yeah, he looks kind of small.
Yeah. Do you know, John? Did you ever get that third-party Primus?
Yeah,
Yeah, he kind of reminds me of that.
he's about that
But
size.
probably that one's probably a little bigger, but this one's probably better. That one's not gonna,
He
give
looks
you
about the
problems.
same size as the football helmets.
I
Yeah.
think they probably have like I don't know if they have a shared engineering. I mean, it's
They might. I'm kind of looking at the back of his legs and thinking it does look very similar.
yeah,
Yep, I bet it's a very similar
very
engineering.
very weird engineering. Where's like a hockey stick? Can we get a hockey puck or a
Don't
hockey
bite.
stick?
That would be an interesting.
Well, there was a
transformation.
bots hockey puck.
Isn't there? Yeah, puck. Yeah,
Yeah, but I want a big one. I want a big puck.
I believe they also repainted it as like a Roomba.
Yeah, or
course.
like a Google or something,
But that's all I got.
Amazon
And Alexa.
thing. Yeah,
Alexa.
one of those
Yeah,
little pucks.
He doesn't want to say it. He doesn't want to say
I was
it
gonna
at
say
all.
you got one in there in the house. Yeah.
I have the Google. Yeah.
Training the AI, man. Training the AI.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
That's right. We're gonna make machines just as stupid as us.
They can't. They still can't tell the difference between live and live, and
That's actually true.
Uh huh.
Yeah, there's so much bad AI generated slop that they're
Yep.
training themselves. Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, they're scraping their own crap at this point.
Mm-hmm.
just like a monkey
Exactly.
or Nathan.
Uh,
Back to full circle.
is that all you got, Nathan?
Yep.
All right, super groovy. All right, well, on to homework.
Oh, you just assume Joey don't have anything?
well, Joey said he didn't.
He said he didn't.
I already
have
said
anything.
that.
Yeah, I paid attention, Sean.
Unless
Unless you left something in the garage that I don't know about.
I still have your
Well, you're in Auburn, so never mind.
your hawk in my house. So
Stringfellow?
yeah.
Oh, that was a good show.
Well, Sean's on the road, so I'm assuming that he doesn't have access to all of his
No.
wares.
I've been rewatching that lately. That show holds
Airwolf?
up. It is a good show.
It's a good show.
You have to if you can get past all of the weird looking 80s
Look, Jan Michael Vincent
stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a
and
you know,
Ernest Borgnine.
Ernest Borgnine,
Yes.
exactly.
And raise your hand if you have an Ernest Borgnine figure. I do.
Uh huh.
I do not.
See, I'm getting old because I can remember the names of the actors from those shows just like that. But newer shows, I'm like, I don't know who the hell that is.
You know that guy that was in that thing.
Exactly,
So
that cat.
You go back and rewatch some of the stuff that you liked as a kid. You go
Mhm.
back and rewatch Knight Rider. It's stupid. I mean,
Oh yeah, Knight
I
Rider's.
love the
Sorry, go ahead.
memory of Knight Rider.
Yes.
Right? You go back and rewatch Knight Rider and it's painful. You go back and rewatch Airwolf. Like I've watched like 2 episodes before hopping on here to do this. It's still good. It's a good show.
Yeah.
Now, granted, you only get two seasons because apparently old Stringfellow Hawk couldn't not do the drugs,
Yeah.
and he was strung out. So I guess
He
proper
was strong
name,
fellow hawk.
Stringfellow Hawk with
In a world of only 4 Jim Michael Vincents.
yeah. No,
That Rick
Yeah.
and Morty internet.
I don't know what he
intergalactic
was-
cable.
what he was on, but he was on something, and anyway,
He was
whatever.
living the '80s, man. He was
living the 80s, and you got 2 solid seasons of that show. It's very good.
I think you got 2 solid episodes of Knight Rider, and that was about it.
Yeah, the first 2.
Yep. And
That's
then
about-
everything
So much
after
they-
that was pretty bad.
There was so much they could have done with that show with Kit or Cat, whatever. Car and Goliath, and put Car's mind in Goliath would have worked, but they didn't do any of that.
No, Cat would have been his Kit's
Kat.
girlfriend.
He
Mm-hmm.
takes a
Corvette.
break. He takes a break.
Did any of
Well,
y'all
what-
ever actually see the series? I want to say it's almost a decade ago now. That was sponsored by Ford, pretty much.
Yes,
Yes.
I saw an episode.
Oh,
I,
yeah.
I was like, what is
No,
this?
I don't know
Like,
what that is.
Yeah, it was the Knight Rider, except that it could turn into all sorts of different Ford vehicles.
Well, wasn't
Yeah.
it a team Knight Rider? Wasn't it like
Yes,
a team?
there was a
It
team
wasn't-
Knight
yeah,
Rider. Yes.
Like what 09, 2010, something like that.
Something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. it was terrible.
Yeah, they did that.
I
and-
tried to watch it. It was just
Yeah.
And Kit's always trying to give kids life lessons and telling them,
They tried to revive the Bionic Woman as well during that time period. And that
I
one
didn't
didn't.
know
Was
that.
she unconscious?
Well, I mean, as a series, not as a character necessarily. Although she was unconscious because she fell out of a plane. Yes.
Was she fall or was she pushed?
Well, only Steve knows for sure.
Yes. I love how she dies in that episode, and
The
then they bring her
gaslight
back.
Steve. Oscar Goldman was a fucker, man. That's all I gotta say
Even
about
after
that
even
dude.
after Steve makes that song about Jamie and everything.
Uh-huh.
Oh, sweet Jamie. What a stupid song.
He was trying to get a folk singing career going, I guess.
I bet he
yeah,
As you
then
do.
he does
He
not
knew
sing.
he knew the $6 million man gig couldn't last forever. He had to.
And yet it did.
It lasted quite a while.
And they made the TV movies, and that was good
Uh huh.
stuff.
Which were trash.
Sean,
Of course
did
they
you,
were.
Did you
Yeah.
see the? I think I've asked this. Did you see the Venture Bros episode with the $6 million man?
No.
He's in a relationship with the Bigfoot.
Oh wow, as it should be. I mean,
Oh, the Venture Brothers.
Yes.
We
That
do-
was so good.
we do remember Bigfoot carrying him like a woman there over the
Yeah.
threshold.
There's a scene in it, Sean. They have to escape from the military, so they shave Bigfoot.
Yeah.
Oh,
And
funny.
one of the bodyguard of the Venture Bros, he's Brock Sampson. He's kind of like the guy from Johnny Quest. He's kind of like all
Yeah,
those kind
Ray
of
Spannon.
Yeah, he's kind of all those kind of characters, kind of rolled into one. And he's like, you didn't tell me he's a guy. He had to shave, 'cause he had to shave him. 'Cause he thought it was like a girl.
Yeah.
So if you recall that scene where I guess it would. Well, I don't know if it was Andre the Giant. Maybe it was the other guy. The guy that played Lurch originally was carrying Lee Majors on that catwalk with the swirling.
And the
Tunnel.
the loose blanket
Yeah.
on the floor.
Yeah, and the loose blankets on the floor. So you guys probably recall that was at Universal Studios. My wife and I went to this place in Dallas called the Illusions Museum, and they've got that kind of tunnel in there. It's pretty disorienting, I got to say.
It just
Is
wasn't
a hot
back
alien
room.
waiting on the other side?
No, unfortunately, no hot aliens. Just well, I guess there was a mirror, so I could pretend.
So
we
if
were-
I was there, yes.
Yes, exactly. All right, well, y'all ready to talk about some movies?
Yes.
All right, well, let's talk about Jacob's Ladder from 1990. My description for this movie is not everything that glitters is gold, and he's buying a stairway to heaven. So there you go.
This is a.
So there were a lot of comments via the phone chat about
Really?
New York in the 70s.
Really?
Oh,
yeah.
oh
It was,
yeah.
it was the 80s.
Well,
It was
no,
the 80s.
this was set in the 70s. The movie was
Was
from
it?
1990.
Yeah,
but remember-
well, it was filmed in the 80s.
The movie itself was in the 70s. Because
Well, I knew the Vietnam part was, but they never
Oh.
really said what the New York
Yeah,
part was.
yeah.
what it
Yeah.
was.
well, I mean,
They never said how long after the war it was.
Well, spoilers. He died in Vietnam, dude. So
Well, we know that
Yeah,
now.
he died like in 1971.
Yeah.
Well,
Gee whiz, Bob. Thanks for spoiling it.
Sorry about
hey, what
that.
was the twist? What was the twist of the movie?
The twist was.
I knew the twist when they cut from Vietnam to New York. I went, "Oh, he's dead."
Yep, he's
Oh, yeah.
dead.
Oh,
I mean, I knew it. I knew it right then.
when
Yep.
I see the empty baby carriages in his apartment in the hallway, I'm like, I don't know if New York apartments are like this. I don't know if they're just random
Yes.
baby carriages.
Yes, they
Probably
were.
because there wasn't enough room inside the apartment for the
Yeah,
baby
you just
carriages.
leave it out in the hallway. Now, was Jezebel's name should it not have been Linda?
Ah, yes. Well, Jezebel was the original Linda. So
I mean,
Yes.
that's probably why he slapped her. I mean,
Well,
yeah.
I mean, okay, your kid dies. There's no worse thing in the world than losing your child. So,
even Macaulay Culkin.
even if it's Macaulay Culkin.
Which
So
is the
your
true
other
twist.
your other kid drops off pictures. She doesn't even know what she can't tell the kids apart. She doesn't know their names, and he's crying because he finds a picture of his dead kid. So
And she goes,
of course
"Stop
the
crying."
of course the thing to comfort your lover and to make them feel better is to burn the pictures. Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
So
that always works.
the notion of that character is
She's Jezebel.
she's either trying to free him or she's trying to trap him. We couldn't
Right.
really decide.
I think it was trapped.
As I watched
later-
this, I watched this movie with my daughter, and the reason she wanted to watch it is because the aesthetic of the movie is used in the video game series Silent Hill,
Yeah.
and that's really what she wanted to see.
Well, Danny Aiello kind of explains the whole thing.
He does that. Both angels and demons are there to kind of guide you through.
Well, he says they're not demons.
Yeah.
They're just they're making you face reality, and when you finally do, you realize they're not demons; they're angels trying to help you.
Right. Which, in large measure, I imagine that character is kind of being his guardian angel.
Yes.
Louis.
Yep.
I gotta say, this is a movie where the chiropractor was actually effectual and like real life because they're all quacks.
He was doing real chiropractic moves.
Yeah.
Well, he actually helped. He got him out of him being tortured or whatever, or he's held up in the hospital.
I
Oh,
love
and traction.
I love the
Yeah.
recurring joke though. Flip to your right side. Your
The
other
other
right
right
side.
The funny thing about Jezzy, I'm watching it. And I'm like, she looks like someone I work with, and it's weird.
Is her
Did
name
you
Linda?
die in Vietnam?
No, I mean, I don't know. It's some
Is she
weird
good in
elaborate
bed?
hell.
Because apparently this one's really good in bed.
Well, she is a Jezebel.
Yes.
But don't call her Jezebel. She doesn't.
Well,
like
I
being
mean,
called.
all the religious illusion. His kids are all named after prophets. You know, and it's everybody's seen demons, and I mean, you know, it's of course the name Jacob's Ladder. So
Right.
yeah, but I think for the time frame, it was probably a good twist of a movie. But now we've had so many movies with better twists that I just picked up on it right away.
Oh, yeah, sure.
That's probably true.
Well, and it may be it could be that the twist in this movie is kind of in the zeitgeist already. So
Yeah.
if you
Yeah,
see something
yeah.
like this, then it's like, yeah, okay.
I would have liked it if Macaulay Culkin was in it more. Like if he was kind
Why?
of like. Well, no, like
I would like to if he went.
exactly. Well,
I would.
no,
I
like,
thought it would have been funny if while he's riding his bicycle, he asked Donald Trump for directions.
exactly.
I mean, he was in New York. I mean,
He was in New York.
But because like
Don't ride your bike down that street, kid. You get run
yeah,
over.
you'll
Damn it, he
you'll
didn't
get,
listen.
You'll get
It's down the
needles-
hall to the
you'll get-
left.
You get needles in your tires. But like
That's
part
not.
of
That's
this
California, not New York.
same difference. Whatever.
Okay. Yeah.
Anyway,
they're
I had,
just
I
alike.
had a thought.
It's
Oh,
it's not.
because like Louis here, and then there's the scientist, which is also I guess trying to protect him.
Yeah. Well, okay. The scientist thing with the we gave everybody LSD.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Everybody
Security
starts
LSD.
having headaches at the start. So I'm guessing he imagined the whole LSD thing because
no,
that
no,
was
no, no.
thrown
They
in
attacked
there.
each other. Those soldiers killed each other.
yeah, but he doesn't know that.
Well, that is kind of a weird plot hole now, isn't it?
But the whole point of that was because the movie at the end they say there were experiments done, the government still denies it. You know, this is the whole era where everybody was looking for
Sure. Well, I
things
mean, the
from
post-Vietnam era,
Yeah,
Agent Orange and other
Yeah.
experiments, and MK Ultra and things of that nature.
that's real.
Probably is, yeah.
I mean, look at Nathan.
Hey. But I feel like they should have had the guardian angel and like that all more and like more of a through line, like not a through line, but like more present in the film to lead to the twist versus just them randomly showing up.
The chiropractor dude always has the light behind him like a halo, and he's the one who explains what's going on.
I mean, he's caught
Yeah.
in purgatory. Is basically,
Yeah, basically,
where he is.
yeah.
And then you have random car with people in it that should just be able to hit them in this narrow alley. There's nowhere
well.
else to go, and they.
But I'm guessing the helicopter pilot got shot in the head while they were flying him out.
I guess.
There was just blood all over the
And
windshield.
V.
and-
Rames, you got the worst of it. He just started like blood started coming pouring out of everything, and he just falls down. Like
Well,
I
you know
know
you're
if it's-
screwed when your lawyer is George Costanza.
Oh man. Yeah, no joke.
Fair.
I kind of laughed at the end of this film when it suddenly became like a documentary at the end, where it's like this stuff happened. Like at the end, it was like you really had to end your movie like that. I feel like that's like cheap writing if you can't end it without like a title sequence. Like,
So you're saying
And
that
what-
if it's not self-evident to the audience within the
Yeah.
narrative,
yeah,
I thought it was
I-
pretty self-evident.
well, it was, but then but I feel like someone didn't think that because at the end they had to go.
yeah,
The
yeah,
search is
yeah.
still going on and all this stuff. Like, I'm like, yeah, you
Yeah.
told us that. It's like,
Yeah. Yeah.
but the music choice and how it ends, where him just holding Macaulay Culkin, like I'm like, this
Well, see,
feels
that's
like
the
it's supposed
Jacob's
to be-
Ladder reference.
Yeah,
He's
that's
going
right.
to heaven.
He's going to
Yeah.
heaven.
He should have climbed the ladder. He could have been more.
They should have played Stairway to Heaven at that point.
There you go.
Yeah.
Not
Yes.
Freebird. Definitely
Yeah.
Stairway.
I like Freebird.
But okay.
Yeah, it's a good song.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm just
It
saying.
was really confusing. Did Macaulay Culkin die before Vietnam?
I think he did, and then he just. I
And
don't
was
know.
he a doctor before Vietnam and worked at the post office before Vietnam?
Yeah,
And
he was.
Why was he not an officer?
So was he? So in service there, they never really indicated what his rank was.
He was carrying a gun going in the jungle to get stabbed,
Right, but that doesn't mean he couldn't have been a lieutenant.
I guess. But then when at the end when he's going home and the doorman greets him, so was he rich?
Well, so he apparently was like a doctor, but not a medical doctor. He was a
Right. His
He was
PhD.
a
Psychiatric doctor.
a
yeah.
professor of like theology or something.
Okay, but okay, so this really nice house where he's looking for his wife. Okay, when he has the flashback to being married, all the kids sleep in one bedroom. So it wasn't that house.
Maybe, I don't know. I don't know. It could have been a really nice house where it was limited
two
space.
bedrooms. Two bedrooms. Got a doorman in two bedrooms.
Uh huh.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't live in Manhattan, so I can't say.
I mean, there were just some things there that just were not consistent.
Oh, sure.
Yeah, like how much time has passed? Like,
Yeah.
like like,
Well,
in my
so
head-
he's in limbo. As you
Yeah.
know from the X-Men, if you go into limbo, time is meaningless.
Yep.
I
so-
guess, but I
Does
feel like
Nightcrawler
that should have
get
been
you out?
something.
Well,
that's not
magic
what you can
does,
Go to limbo.
Yeah.
Magic, yeah.
Yeah.
Magic
but
is-
sexy magic with the big sword.
Yeah.
Well, just watch out for the one-armed demon guy.
Uh-huh.
But
Oh, yeah.
Joey's like, I have no clue what we're talking about.
That's sad.
What was that one-armed demon dude's name? I'm forgetting.
Velasco.
Oh,
something like that.
Belasco.
Yeah,
That's
I was
right.
going to say
And,
something
it-
or
and
I was about to
his
say
his
the
big
Belasco,
demon guy
yeah.
was Sim, S-I-M.
Uh-huh.
Sim and Naster.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, the whole Fall of the X-Men storyline from the late 80s.
That's a good miniseries. The Magic miniseries is good.
Yeah.
But,
It is. Brett Blevins do that, didn't he?
can't remember. It's been so long.
It's
since
been a
I've done
while. I got rid of all my comics a couple of years ago, so
I still got it
I can't
somewhere.
run to the reference material.
it. I can't
Magic's
go to the
now-
closet. It's at my house.
Yeah, Magic's now buddies with Juggernaut.
It's in my
course.
basement.
Holy shit balls, it's Juggernaut.
I don't know the movie. It's a movie I've been looking forward to seeing for years, and I just never got around to watching.
Yeah,
And it wasn't a bad movie, but it's very dated.
sure.
It's one of those films where you could watch in like not ethics class, but like a theology class or like something like that. Like it's just one of those films. Like it's not like Sean's saying, it's not bad. It's just if they put another 10 minutes, I think it would have been tighter. 10,
And they
20
and they
minutes.
go and wreck Santa's rep, man. I mean, come on.
Get mugged by
Exactly.
Santa Claus.
Yeah. Yeah. To get his wallet taken. What the heck? Like.
And the hospital scene was pretty bad.
Oh yeah. Well, that's when it's really starting to stray into the Silent Hill territory.
Yeah, yeah. And I mean, I guess as it goes on, he's getting crazier and crazier because he's dying.
Yeah. No, that makes sense.
Yeah. But yeah.
Any other thoughts on Jacob's Ladder?
Apparently, after this, because you get the X-ray thing on Amazon when I'm watching this.
Uh-huh.
Like Macaulay Culkin did this uncredited, and then like 2 months later, he did Home Alone.
Well, maybe that's what got him the part.
Maybe
Was this
Home
before or
Alone.
after Bull Durham?
I don't know.
I think before this he did Uncle Buck.
Yeah,
No, I'm
Well,
talking about Andy Dufresne.
Andy Dufresne.
Is this before or after Bull Durham?
I don't know.
Uh, it's definitely before Shawshank, isn't it?
1990.
It's about the same time as Shawshank.
Bull Durham was 1988, so he'd already done that. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, let's see. Tim Robbins, and I'll just.
His name is Andy. His name is Andy Dufresne.
Is it?
And
Tim
it
Robbins.
was
The internet says his name is Tim Robbins.
Yeah, I'm sure.
1994, Shawshank Redemption.
Okay,
There
so
you
that
go.
was way
4 years
after.
later.
Yeah, that's it. If you have like 3 hours, that's a good movie.
He was in
There you
Top
go.
Gun.
Apparently.
Yeah, he was. I think he was Merlin.
He was Merlin.
Yeah, he was useless, but he was Merlin. Yeah,
I don't remember him in that
he
movie
he
at all.
he
He
flew.
was Merlin. He was Merlin. I
Yeah,
do
he
not
flew in the
remember
back
him.
with Maverick at the end of the movie. That last dogfight scene.
The only other thing I got to say about this movie is Jonathan Kent was the one who blew up in the car.
Oh yeah. The actor who played Jonathan Kent.
The guy with the crazy eyes. His eyes are always bouncing around. That one eye is just bouncing around.
Okay.
I did not realize Tim Robbins was Merlin.
Oh yeah.
Sean, it would have made it better if they just didn't have the explosion effect and just had
Yeah,
an
that-
insert effect here.
Insert effect would have been much better. That would have been much better.
All right. Well, if y'all got nothing else to say about Jacob's Ladder, let's move on to Planet of the Apes from 1968.
Also known as
So-
the greatest movie ever made.
Oh, perhaps. The description here is from my cold, dead hands, you damn dirty apes.
You mean the apes who blew up the world?
No, yeah, it was not the apes that blew up the world. Nope.
Nope.
They did it. We
Nope.
Yeah.
We did it.
According
Yes.
to Nathan, it was the damn dirty apes.
They blew it up.
So, of course, I saw this originally as a kid on television, and it's a 2-hour movie, and it's typical of that time. They had to cut parts of the movie for time, about 30 minutes worth generally. You know, if you're
Yeah.
going to get a 2-hour movie on TV. So that whole intro scene where they kind of establish Taylor's character and
Being an
motivation on the ship where he's smoking a cigar.
Oh,
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, and he's shooting something up. Like
Well, that's because he's getting ready to
that's his
sleep.
medicine to put
Yeah.
him down.
Yeah. So
sure, medicine.
that was in my memory.
Heroin.
All that was cut. That was cut from the TV part. You pretty much come in where the ship is
ship's
crashing. Yep.
Yeah.
And there were probably a couple other parts of it too, because at some point in the movie they could have kind of cut it a little bit for time in the
They cut it-
original.
probably them hiking through the desert cut it down a little bit.
I got the feeling like I was watching a Disney Marvel TV series at that point. Like there's a lot of walking, but
Well, I mean, it establishes stuff. You know.
it establishes that they're walking great distances. Yes.
I just this if you ever assume Sean is a complete asshole, it's because he grew up watching this movie.
Uh-huh. So you
I
modeled
love-
yourself after Charlton
Charlton
Heston's character.
yes.
There you go.
Just I love he's just a complete asshole to the other
He's
guy.
he's the worst. He's
He is very
such a
British.
Everybody all the
shitty
time.
He's just
Yeah.
terrible until they
and
find the
and
swimming hole.
stupid.
And
Yes.
Like just
For a guy
incredibly
who's in
stupid.
command of that mission, he's not very bright.
And then
No,
he's standing
like-
there. He's standing there looking at. They're all standing there looking at that footprint. The other two kneel down, and they're all naked. And I'm like, no grown man's gonna do that.
No.
Yeah.
They're gonna go. They're gonna tap it with their toe and go, "Yep."
One thing that always kind of irritates me about these movies is that they will depict these people who are in these positions where it takes a lot of training, a lot of discipline, and a lot of professionalism, and they act like total yahoos.
Yes.
Yeah.
And it's a very common trope in movies. I'm like, these guys would all be probably military trained, highly competent, very
Air Force,
effective.
yeah.
Oh, exactly. You wouldn't have you literally would not have caught them with their pants down. Let's put it that way.
Correct.
No.
Yeah.
Well, can we just also say, and I got to run here in a second, but like you're on a planet and everyone's speaking English, and that's not a clue for you. Like,
Oh yeah. That's like
And,
number
and writing
one,
in
like,
English also.
yeah, oh yeah, yeah, yeah,
exactly.
yeah.
Yeah.
My son and I, we watched all the original ones, and then we were watching the modern ones, and particularly the ones with James Franco. And my son was like, "When are they going to have like the astronaut land?" Because in the first of the Franco movies, they're
Funny.
talking about an astronaut going up, and he's like, "When is that movie happening?" I'm like,
That was
"Bro,
Marky
like
Mark.
the twist would not work.
Nope.
You know, it just." Like nobody's stupid enough to think that there's an alien planet with primates that look like Earth primates that
Right.
all speak English and not already be clued into the twist, you know?
Ultimately, these two movies, both generations of
Yeah.
movies, are
Mhm.
about a fear of the destructive potential of technology.
Yeah.
So the original one, of
Yeah.
course, it was nuclear holocaust, and then in the modern ones, it was genetic engineering,
Yeah.
and,
Now,
and what that would wind up, what the implications of that would be.
and the book is totally different.
And it's about
As it is.
It was French for one thing.
so
Uh,
it's about
a lot
baguettes.
there are a lot of people
it's actually-
retreating and hiding.
It's
you know.
actually a typo. It's not apes, it's crepes.
A lot of giving up.
It's-
Oh no, we surrender.
is.
You can have the whole planet. I know this is the planet of the apes, but
They
it is now
actually-
yours.
They actually land on
Bye,
a
David.
planet of apes,
Uh huh.
and
So it's not
He-
Earth.
it's not Earth, and they speak a different language.
Do they speak French?
No, they speak space French.
Oh,
And
Space
the
French.
astronaut, he's in his cage, and he figures out their language and starts responding, and they figure out he's intelligent.
Huh.
So, and then I forget how it ends, but I know the whole thing is even further in the future. Apes in space are finding the log and reading it, but it's been a while since I've read it. But it's
apes in
so of course, now this was Rod Serling, so it had to have that twist.
Oh yeah.
So, I'm watching this film, and
For those of you who don't know, who was in our audience, Rod Serling was the producer and head writer of The Twilight Zone.
He was the creator of the Twilight Zone.
Oh yeah, yeah.
that name
Entire-
sounds
Imagine,
familiar.
if you will, a man
But-
who loves
so-
a twist.
Imagine if you will.
Insert how much time
As I
has
smoke my
passed.
cigarette.
How much time's passed from the first incident, like whatever created all this, to when there's apes. Apparently, there's like no other life or like signs of life or anything else there.
Well, that's the
From the
forbidden area
past?
there.
You
So
you gotta read. You gotta watch all the movies.
yeah, you got to watch all the movies to understand how that happens.
Okay, because like
Only
the
let's just
Statue
say
of
that
Liberty.
time is a flat circle.
Okay.
Well, not necessarily.
Okay, so Caesar is the son of
Zira and Cornelius. I know
exactly.
that.
So he was more advanced than the other apes because he came from apes from the future. But you see what I'm saying? He is the
But-
progenitor of that future. It's a circle.
But
It's a paradox.
at the end of the last movie, they're more equal.
That's because they were just priming it up for a TV series.
But well, exactly. So the TV series goes on a divergent path,
Mm-hmm.
and the cartoon picks up from the TV series.
By the way, by the fifth, eighth movie, I wanted to shoot myself in the head.
I love them all. I love them all. The
Aren't
third
there,
one's my favorite. The
Aren't there
third
like
is my
cave
favorite.
people or something like that in one of them?
Do what?
No,
Aren't there
no.
like cave people, like moloids or whatever? Or...
No.
Oh,
that's the second one.
No, that's the second one.
Oh,
Yeah,
I thought
but
it was
every
later.
movie-
About the
and
time
Every
machine.
movie, they cut the budget in half from the previous.
And
movie.
if I remember correctly, Victor Bruno was one of the main moloids in the second movie.
Who's
he-
Victor Bruno?
He was what was it? King Tut in the original Batman 60.
Yes,
Oh,
yes,
series.
he's the
okay.
leader. He's
Yep.
the leader.
So that
Jeez,
dude,
Bob,
believe it or
face
not, when he was in that movie, he might have been in his 30s.
Really? Because
Oh,
he looks
yeah.
like he's in his 50s.
Yep.
That's
Why he
wow,
died when
okay.
he was 38, bro.
Oh,
True. Like, I like.
did he have
part-
the diabetes?
Probably he was yes. He
Diabetes.
he did
Wilford
not.
Brimley was in his 30s playing
I
a
take that back.
60-year-old
He was
man.
43 when he died.
Oh, wow.
But yeah, he
Oh,
definitely
ripe old age.
he lived hard. He did. He enjoyed
That's what
himself
she
while he
said.
was here. Hey, hey.
Don at 43, I guess he did. Well, at
Yeah.
least I would
Only
hope
the
so.
good die young.
But like, most of the film looks decent. I think it took a little dive once they got to the Ape City. Like some of the budget took a little, like went down.
The
a little
main part of the budget was the makeup.
bit. Yeah.
The only
Oh,
set
the
pieces
prosthetic
were,
makeup in that movie's
Yeah.
great for the time.
yeah.
Absolutely.
Oh yeah.
they had to build the Ape City and they had to build the rocket mock-up in the water.
Which they
Other than
reused
that,
for
there's
the
really
second
no
film
cost.
and some other
And that-
random film.
And that's one of the things that you kind of notice when you're watching the film, especially with modern HD, is that a lot of the sites look fresh.
Oh yeah,
You see what I'm saying? So
they're not
well,
weathered or anything.
the
the-
dirt
the-
and everything looks like it's been freshly put there.
It was filmed in California, and they grew the corn for the hunt scene,
Uh huh.
and they watered it so much it grew too high, and they had to cut it down so they could see the actors. But it was such a big deal at the time, they did a documentary while making it.
Oh, cool.
And Charlton Heston is interviewing ape, ape people, asking them about the evolution of the apes and taking over the world and everything.
Funny.
Like it was like a
It's
mockumentary.
funny.
So I
But,
saw a thing on how this movie was the first movie to market itself as like toys and books and comics.
I had the Mego,
and
I had the
stuff
Mego
like
action
that.
figures.
Yeah. So a lot of people think it was Star Wars with Kenner, but it was Planet of the Apes that predated Star
Which
Wars.
is one of the reasons why everybody was going after Star Wars. It's one of the reasons why everybody was going after that franchise.
Oh yeah, that makes sense because it already been proven with apes.
Yeah, I had the treehouse. They called it the treehouse, but basically it was the landing outside the cave.
Uh huh.
I had that set.
Oh, that's
I
cool.
had Cornelius and Zira.
Hey, have you gone on to eBay to see if you can find any Planet of the Apes?
Yeah,
It's
you gotta.
expensive.
Hey,
It's
you
expensive.
gotta
Is
get
it?
Dr. Zaius. You gotta get several. Dr.
I've got Zira somewhere, but her hands are gone.
Uh-huh.
She's like the old Micronauts where they would plug
Uh-huh.
over, which
Ah.
Micronauts were Mego also.
Sure.
But for some reason, just her. I guess because she was a girl. I don't know.
Also, my first note of watching this film was, oh, so let's get rid of the other female character in this movie so we can hook him up with a younger female character
Oh,
later in the film.
Nova. Yes.
Yeah, I was like,
So how old was Charlton Heston? He had to be in his 40s
He
when
had
he
to be
did
in
this
his-
movie.
he looked
The
like-
reason they
So
killed
he-
the reason they killed the woman astronaut is because they knew where they were all going to get naked and they couldn't have a naked woman.
Oh well, there you go. That makes perfect sense.
So I tend to IMDb actors as I'm going through the stuff we're watching.
right,
It's because
to see what else they've been in.
because I have no. Well, I mostly I'm looking at ages,
Ah.
especially in these older movies. It's like how old were they at that time?
They're
So
20,
Charlton
they look
Heston,
like 50.
Charlton Heston, and the one that's supposed to be his woman, they were 22 years apart.
Yeah.
about right.
Oh, Nova. Yeah. He was
Good
45
heavens.
when thereabouts when that film was released.
I met him about a year before he died,
Oh yeah.
and he was pretty far gone with Alzheimer's. And I was trying to get him to sign my copy of the Planet of the Apes, but they weren't letting him sign anything.
So, what was he doing? Just being there?
He was fundraising for a Republican Party in
Oh,
Huntsville.
okay.
Yeah.
So was it like an NRA event or something?
Not NRA, but just general.
Well, I just know he was really big in the NRA. He was
Yeah.
he was like the president of the NRA at one
It was
point.
the
wasn't
cold
he?
Yeah.
dead hands guy.
Yeah,
He came
that's
to the
thus
Space
my
and Rocket
reference.
Center.
Yeah,
He came to
yeah,
the Space and Rocket Center, did a short speech, just fundraising in general. So
Yeah.
yeah.
Now, how many years ago was that? I don't know.
Bob Riley was running for governor the first time.
Oh wow, that was a while back.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, I
Well,
was- I
it
was
had to
very
be a
active
minute
in
because he
politics.
died in 2008 at age 84.
Yeah, it was. It
Yeah.
was. a
That
few
would
years
have been
before
about 24 years ago.
Yeah.
Something like that.
that. Yeah, something like that.
He did a lot of sci-fi movies in the 70s. The only thing I can really remember him for is, well, Ten Commandments, of course,
Yeah,
because he played
Which
Moses.
we're watching next, obviously.
because
yeah.
when you think Jew, you think Charlton Heston.
Of course, he's a member of the tribe, obviously.
Obviously.
He goes,
he-
let my people go.
You dang dirty apes!
Say it like it's a question.
Get your hands off me, you damn dirty Egyptians.
Yeah. How long
and
is
Ben-
How long is that? I want
Ben-
to say that movie's like 3 hours long.
Yeah,
It's
probably.
That's an old
more
Cecil
than
D.
that.
DeMille
I was
movie.
trying to think of what else I'd seen him in. Ben-Hur. It's
Ben
the only,
Hur,
movie I
yep.
can think of that he was in.
220 minutes is the Ten Commandments.
He was
Today,
in-
Ben-Hur
he
would
was
be
in-
Ben She-Her.
He was in Tombstone.
Yeah,
What-
he was in Tombstone. He was the ranch owner that they brought Val Kilmer to his ranch to recover.
and 212 for Ben Hur, but yeah, huh. I mean, he's in a bunch of different
it's
movies.
more than 3.5 hours.
Yeah. Planet of the Apes, but then there was things like the Omega Man. I've seen that one.
Oh yeah,
I've seen Soylent Green.
I remember Soylent Green.
Uh,
so great.
apparently, he
That's
was in
next
the
week,
Three
isn't it?
Musketeers back in '74,
Mm.
and then Airport
He was in Wayne's
1975.
World.
So you have
He
to
was in Wayne's World 2.
if we do disaster films, he's our guy. Airport
yeah.
75, Earthquake. Oh yeah. He was
But
in True Lies.
He was in Wayne's World. Wayne's World, they bring him in to, they got, Wayne's asking for directions or somebody, and he goes, "Can we get a better actor?" And they bring in Charlton Heston to redo the scene.
Oh, funny.
That's funny.
Oh man. But they
But,
said a better actor.
Yeah.
Well, you got to remember when he was kind of coming up in the industry, when he was doing things like the Ten Commandments and Ben-Hur.
There
It
was
was
nobody else.
it was very stage theater.
Yeah, no, I know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
His teeth were distracting. Once he shaved the
His what?
Well, his
His
teeth.
teeth.
Once he
Teeth.
shaved
Oh.
the beard, it got worse. I was like,
nah. Well, I'm sure
Well,
that that veneers were not a thing during that time
Yeah.
period. A lot of
braces.
actors.
I love smoking the cigar in the rocket and just setting it up on the dashboard
oh, exactly, yeah.
because NASA loves fire.
No, it wasn't NASA. If you look
It
at it,
was.
it's not NASA. It's like NRA something. It's not NASA.
Yeah, different agency of some sort.
So
Okay, now
Um,
what was the purpose of this mission?
They were going
because
to
they
another
never said-
planet.
Okay, but in the second movie,
Uh-huh.
those guys were sent to find out what happened to Taylor. We know they're going to cryogenic sleep. We expected to hear back in a couple of years, and then in the third movie, his rocket has returned, and they're like, "Okay, we'll find out what happened to him."
Right. It's like
This
somehow
rocket
it got
wasn't
from
supposed to
being
return.
submerged to being not
Well,
submerged.
they explained that they salvaged it, but they also changed it between the first.
but how they
movie
turn
and
it
the
into
third.
a time machine?
Well, they say in the first movie they make a point of the time dilation when you approach speed of light.
Uh-huh.
In the second and the third, they start to shift.
So how did the ship-
They went through a time. They went through
Okay,
a time
okay,
displacement.
okay. Wait a minute. So how did this ship get off of Earth in the first place? It had to be on some sort of rocket. There's not enough propulsion that exists on that small craft to break Earth gravity.
Not in our day and time, but that in that advanced
Yeah, in
future of 1972. We never actually get to see the whole rocket.
No, just the.
We just see the nose cone sticking out of the water.
No, you see the whole rocket in the intro scene. That
Do
was typically cut from television. Yeah.
But we don't really know how big it is.
It's not huge, but it was big enough for
I mean, it's basically
four
one
people
room.
to five people to comfortably. What was it for? Four people to comfortably
four.
walk around in, and smoke. There was a smoking
Yeah.
section.
Yeah. It was just Charles and Heston's pod. It was just his was just the smoking section.
Yeah, and
I had-
how did her
had-
glass get cracked? That's another question.
Yeah.
It's an air leak.
Well, no, you see a crack in
I know,
the glass.
I know.
In my thought I was like, oh, they crash land. The apes find it, go look in, tamper with it, freak out, leave. That's what I thought it was. No, I guess hers just was weaker when it crashed. Hers just
I'm just
When
gonna.
I was a kid, I thought she turned into an ape
Who?
because she was all desiccated. That astronaut lady.
Oh, because she was
I-
desiccated. Yeah.
You don't see her for long, and I
Yeah.
thought she turned into an ape.
my thought was when I was watching, I thought they were gonna do like they sent her out as a scout. She wakes up, but because as time progresses, when everyone else wakes up, she's been long dead.
No.
But yeah, it would make sense that they would not send out a party to look for
No.
Taylor
Yes.
because thousands of years theoretically would
Yes.
have passed on Earth.
Yes.
in the
2000.
interim.
It's like, well,
Yeah.
he's never called us back. We need to go find out what
Uh-huh.
happened.
You know what it kind of reminds me of is Vance Astro from the Marvel Universe.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
It is like Vincent.
By the
By the
time
time he gets to the planet, they've already got light speed. They've
Uh-huh.
been there for decades.
Exactly. Yep.
Yeah. Yeah.
There was a interesting note. I'm watching this. So, you got Taylor. You got the other guy who gets lobotomized, and you had the black guy. I can't think of his name.
He has a name too, It's
It
Landon,
was Taylor. No, there's Taylor Landon, and then there's the black guy.
the black.
I can't think of his name now.
Well,
The
as
guy
is
who would go
typical
into a
with
volcano.
as is typical with science fiction, the black guy always dies.
So he gets shot.
No, he did.
right?
Yeah, he did die. Yeah, he's stuffed in the museum.
So he gets shot and gets stuffed in the museum. Why him? They don't kill Taylor right away. Don't put him in the museum.
No, he
I
gets
think-
killed in the hunt.
So he gets killed in the hunt. I think
Taylor
it's 'cause
finds him in the hunt. And he gets
I
shot.
know. But I think it's because he's black. Because I don't think they've ever seen. Because either they're white skin, blue eyes. Or
Yeah,
they're
there are
kind
no
of
other black
tannish.
people in that
This
Yeah,
is true.
I think they're kind of like, oh, black person. We've never seen that. We'll put it in our museum.
So I'll
Yes, that
mention
might be
this.
what happened.
I'll mention this. One, the topography of when they crash land does not look anything like that in the New England or New York area, which is
No.
where
Yeah.
the
It's
Statue
thousands of
of
years
Liberty.
after a nuclear war.
Huh? Oh, so you're
Thou-
saying
Yeah,
that those are
there's no
craters caused by
plateaus.
That and he
atomic-
says it probably meteors. It looked like meteors crashing on the planet.
Okay, okay. Secondly, if it was near New York, they would have seen a black person at some point.
Exactly.
Here's my thing. The copper of the Statue of Liberty would
Right,
have
he
lasted
survived.
3,000 years
Oh.
in seawater.
No, most likely not.
Exactly.
No.
So,
But
when
in the
that-
second movie, they find subways. They find the New York Library.
yeah, no one else has seen that. Like, there's not like a secret group of apes.
Well,
No,
that's
no, it's the forbidden
that's in the
zone,
forbidden
and
zone.
they have mental powers to make them think that there's
Oh, of
stuff
course
going
they
on
do.
there.
So
You
the
gotta watch the
storm,
second one.
the storm that occurs in the first movie
Okay.
Yeah.
is in their mind. It doesn't
Yeah.
actually exist.
Okay.
They project these holograms to drive people away.
Yep.
I'm glad they added mental apes because
It's
you know,
not
the first-
apes.
No, it's
They're
not apes.
They're,
mental.
they're people who peel off their faces.
Yep. They're moloids.
Okay, but they say that the chimpanzees are like the lower class, but it's just chimps and orangutans and maybe a couple gorillas.
So
Well, here's the
Only
thing.
3 races.
so here's
This
the
is well
irony.
before Jane Goodall.
Here's the irony of the movie is that Taylor, of course, wants to leave Earth to go to another planet where he hopes that the inhabitants of that planet will be better than humanity was.
Right.
And then he winds up on a planet where it's just the same patterns playing out again. There's essentially racism, there's
Yes.
class stratification, there is orthodoxy, all the things that he hated about, the late mid 20th century Earth. Nothing changed as
Nope.
far as that goes.
Same
Well,
old, same old.
In large
Peoples is
measure, their
peoples.
culture, though, was human culture because Caesar was raised by humans.
Right.
The
But-
lawgiver.
But
That's-
you can tell this is before Jane Goodall
Uh huh.
because they knew nothing about chimpanzees. when they
sure.
made this movie. Chimpanzees are very violent.
So what would have been funny? What would have been funny is if they had bonobos. If you know
Or
what
man-
bonobos
or-
are.
or
So
mandrills.
bonobos are kind of like chimps. They look a lot like chimps, but they are very amorous. They actually are not. They don't. So the strategy in bonobo tribes is that everybody's doing it with everybody else, so nobody knows whose kid it is. So the kid belongs to everybody. So that's as opposed to chimps who have a hierarchical system of reproduction where you have alpha males. There are no alpha males in bonobo populations. It's
Yeah, mandrills would have been funny with their big red asses.
oh. I do appreciate that you caught the part with the three orangutans doing hear no
Yeah.
evil, see no evil,
Yeah.
speak no evil.
Yeah, that was kind of hard. It was hard to miss
Yeah.
because when you see them all three lined up, and it's like they're anticipating going for the movement
Uh huh.
because you could see them like a
Yeah.
couple of
Waiting for the
times
cue- Yeah.
before they actually all three
Do it.
line up and you know, do
It's
what
like,
they're supposed to do
come on,
there
man,
and
commit, commit.
commit to it. Yeah.
What got me is the scene where Charles Henson's running around trying to escape, and he runs into a funeral, and gets caught by the little boy. I was like,
It's a
no one else heard
human.
him. No one else heard him. It's a funeral. It's quiet.
Well, the best part about that scene is he beats up 3 gorillas.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Like he could handle a chimpanzee on his own.
Yeah. Um,
Maybe it was the gravity.
I'm thinking these apes must have gotten weaker over time
Yeah.
because I want to say a
Obviously.
gorilla is like 10 times stronger than a human being.
Oh,
yeah, at least. Yeah, they just rip your arms clean off.
Yeah, a small chimpanzee would be able to beat
Beat
the
the
ever
crap
loving
out.
crap out of
Oh,
a
yeah.
human
To
bodybuilder.
eat your face off.
They will.
Yeah.
But the fleshing out of the sequels, they just kind of randomly change stuff.
Well, I
But
think
I
that
love
they
them. I
had,
love all those movies so much. They're my favorite movies.
I think they had painted themselves into a corner.
Yeah.
They probably had no idea how successful the first movie was going to be.
Who's
So-
sneaking in behind you there, Bob?
Stand by 1 second. Yeah, you go on without me, gentlemen.
I want to know who it was.
Is that you,
I
Toby?
want to know who it was.
I got a code here. I forwarded to you.
Maybe
Do you need it right now? I forwarded it to you.
Oh,
You're talking about the apes
You got
in
it?
there?
So Nova
You need anything else from me?
is so horny for
Hot.
Charleston Heston. She's like so horny.
Thanks for taking care of that.
Because every scene she's looking coked up squirrel, like a catnip cat. She's like, oh, he's here. I was like, she's the only woman that's interested
He's
in.
an alpha male, and they're attracted to the alphas.
He slaps her,
Okay,
and she's still
cool.
okay with it.
Well, that's the way women were in the 70s.
Which way were women in the 70s?
You
Harry?
could slap them and they come back.
Oh.
There's 2 movies we've watched
Settle
back to
down.
back where someone gets slapped.
They like it. That's what you need to do the next time you find a girl. Just slap her.
Yeah, I'm sure that'll go great.
I think you're thinking of those various Lois and Supermans, where Lois is getting spanked by Superman.
I like.
Wonder Woman. Wonder Woman was really into spankings in the 40s.
Well, that's because that guy was a.
Oh yeah, spankings and bondage,
Oh yeah.
He
I
had a
like. I like
thing.
Airplane when that woman's hysterical and they're all in line.
slapping her.
Crap out of her. One guy's had a wrench and the person has a bat.
Yeah.
Hush.
Going with comics, I clearly Jack Kirby was inspired with Commandy after watching Planet of the Apes. Because
It's more
there
of a
is-
trope.
I think there is a Statue of Liberty somewhere in Commandy.
There is.
Or like, yeah.
Yeah.
John Byrne for Carlin Comics did a series. Oh, I forget what it was called, but it was after Apocalypse.
So I definitely want to say that Commandy probably did lift quite a bit from Planet of the Apes. Maybe the Island of Dr. Moreau as well.
There's that too.
Yeah.
The best Commandy at it was there's a Batman cartoon where Batman ends up in the time of Commandy. So they kind of
Is this a Brave and the Bold
I
cartoon?
think so. I think so. Because
Yeah.
they kind of do Planet of the Apes. They, of course, for some reason, the Batcave still exists. Years in the future.
course.
But a bunch of bats found it, and they're like, "It's the Batcave." But like,
Oh, so they're
They're
like highly evolved bats, like
Yeah.
humanoid bats.
yeah.
Just
I was
playing
like,
the
that's-
bats.
Yes.
Well, Cave of the Bats.
Planet of the Apes, Cave of the Bats.
Yeah, there.
So the bats are. And that's another thing, they could have explored, I guess, in the
Other
Ape series,
animals?
other animals.
That was my other question. Like, there's
Well,
no
cats
lizard
and dogs
people,
died.
no
That's
fish
true.
people.
You do find that out by the third or fourth movie, don't you?
The third movie. You find out that the reason why the apes
they were
became
pets.
what they were is the cats and dogs, and man had to have pets.
Yeah.
And he realized how smart they were, and they start turning them into slaves.
So yeah, you would add a lot of people having their faces ripped off.
Yes, you would have.
Yep. Have
Yep.
have any of y'all seen the movie? Oh crap! No, I'm
The
forgetting.
new
what
one, Primate, and the old one from the late '80s, early '90s.
No,
called,
no.
Monkey Shine. Monkey Shine.
No, not that one either.
I think Sean's thinking of Monkey Bone.
No, Monkey
Brendan
Shine. Monkey Bone's
Fraser.
totally different. Monkey Shine was a movie about a guy who was paralyzed, and they gave him a pet monkey to help him, and the monkey went ape shit crazy and started killing people. as they tend to do.
What is that movie called? Nope.
What's the plot? What's the plot?
Have you seen Nope?
Oh,
Nope.
the
Jordan Peele's
Peele?
movie? Nope.
Now, yeah, I started watching it and it was so boring. I couldn't get into it.
So there's a part in the movie where the one guy, the Asian character, who has like the almost like a dude ranch.
Uh-huh.
Originally, he was on a kids' TV program. They had a chimpanzee,
Yeah.
and they did like a birthday thing for the chimp, and some of the balloons popped, and
It
then
went
the
crazy.
the chimp went ape shit and killed like all of the actors except for him. Yep.
Based on a true event. Yeah, I believe it.
So yeah, don't keep apes as
No.
as
I-
pets.
No, it's a bad
As I'm
idea.
sitting here, I've got FX on TV and The Bourne Identity or one of the Jason Bourne movies is on,
Uh-huh.
and Tommy Lee Jones is in it, and he's ruined for me now because I just picture him as the guy from JFK.
Nah, funny.
Not as Two Face.
So so is he gay in every movie now?
And then from now on, he's just gay with white hair.
Well, to round
Him and
us
Kevin
out,
Bacon.
who watched
Ugh.
Stop the Planet of the Apes? I want to get off from A Fish Called Selma.
No, I've
Just the
never heard of
clip. Yeah, you're the one that suggested it, dude.
that. I did.
Yes,
Yeah.
it's the Simpsons clip.
Oh,
Dr.
Fish
Zaius,
Called
Dr.
Selma.
Zaius.
Well, it's
That's-
called A
that's
Fish
Planet of the
Called
Apes, the
Selma is the name of the episode.
Oh, it's
The
I
clip
just know
is-
it is Planet of the Apes musical.
The clip is called "Stop the Planet of the Apes. I Want to Get Off." Is the name of the musical?
Ah.
With Troy McClure as Taylor.
Yes, Dr. Zaius, Dr. Zaius.
Dr. Zaius, Dr. Zaius, Dr. Zaius. Oh, Dr. Zaius.
Dr. Zaius.
That song's now been ruined for me because now all I can hear.
Let's see. What was the name of that band that played that song, Amadeus?
Amadeus. It was
Yeah.
a one-hit band.
Yeah. What was the name of that?
Mm,
I want to say it was Wang Chung.
No.
nah, they had more than that.
Not the film
Falco.
Falco. Yeah.
Falco.
from Neverending Story.
But not Edie Falco.
Not Edie Falco. Nope.
That's Falcor.
Oh, it's Falcor. Dang it.
Yep.
Edie Falcor?
Huh?
Edie Falcor?
No, the Falcor.
Oh.
Yep.
Oh.
So apparently Falco's not a band. It's just a person.
Yeah.
Yep.
Like Moby.
Johann Hans Holtz.
Johan.
Yeah. Better
Yeah.
known as a stage name, Falco.
So
Yeah.
apparently, Nova shows up in the last Planet of the Apes film that they did, The Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes.
Yeah. So Charlton Heston in the Mark Wahlberg one. But,
Boo. That
Charlton
movie's
Heston
trash.
and Nova are in the second movie also.
Does she ever learn to talk?
No.
Oh, okay.
He does in Kingdom.
I don't know.
He
She
does
might
talk.
she might talk in the second one. She might say Taylor. I
Yeah.
know she's wearing his dog tags, which they
Okay.
never explain how he got his dog tags back.
That too. There's a lot of unexplained things in the sequels.
And I believe he's also dressed in his astronaut uniform when they find him in the jail.
So let's just concede that there was a lot of things that happened off stage that we don't see in the Planet of the Apes.
That's behind the Planet of the Apes.
Ah, yes, there you go.
But they're if
You can
if
only
it had
see
been-
that on the Universal lots.
And the problem was is they just
There you
piecemeal.
go.
They just made sequels, not thinking they'd ever make another sequel, and then they go, "Hey, let's make another sequel." Roddy McDowell needs money.
Uh-huh. Well, I'm
They
sure
say,
everybody.
"Hey, let's do a TV show." Roddy McDowell needs money,
I think everybody needs money, but yes.
but he's in everything. He's in the movies.
It's
the
a madhouse.
show and the cartoon.
Oh, really?
Roddy McDowell is in all of them.
Man.
Of course, now he's Galen in the TV show.
Oh, so he's a different ape.
He's a different ape.
That's right.
He
Okay.
plays 3 different apes.
That's right, because he's dead by the third movie.
Yeah, he dies in the third one. Then he plays Caesar
Mm-hmm.
So,
He plays his own son. Yeah, that makes
with
sense.
Khan.
Uh-huh. That's right. Who is the head of a circus?
He goes, it's a rich Corinthian leather and my chimpanzee.
Yeah. Okay, Roddy McDowell, remind me what I should know this. I should know this, but
He played the devil on Fantasy Island. The devil and Mr. Rourke.
okay. What else?
Right.
What else is he known for being
The
on?
movie Hell House. He plays a psychic when they're investigating the haunted house.
No, not that.
He's in Fright Night.
No.
Yeah, he plays the TV host. The guy who hosts TV shows. Uh,
He's in Bed Knobs and Broomsticks.
God, is he in Bedknobs and Broomsticks?
What?
What's he in Bedknobs and Broomsticks?
Hold on, I'm looking.
With Murder.
I mean,
She
his
Wrote.
career goes back to the 1930s. So.
Murder She Wrote
Really?
and the father from Mary Poppins are in Bedknobs and Broomsticks.
Yeah, he's in a bunch of movies of which I've never heard or seen because they are.
He was a
super
child
old.
actor, wasn't he?
Yeah, possibly. You see, he was born. He was born.
Born in 1928.
Yep, and he started as far as movies
he
go
voiced
in
Vincent?
38,
He
so
voiced
he was
Vi-
about
he
10
voiced-
years old.
He was
That's-
Vincent in the Black Hole. He was
that's
Vincent in
it.
the Black Hole.
Yep.
That's what I'm
Yes.
thinking of. Okay.
That's right. He
He's
dies.
uncredited, but he's uncredited. No, he does not die. Vincent does not die.
No, I thought he died
Bob.
in that movie.
Oh, Bob dies.
Okay, so hang on. Roddy McDowell also plays a human character, I thought,
No,
in the Black
no,
Hole.
you're thinking the dude from Psycho.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah,
That's
Anthony
right.
Perkins.
Anthony Perkins, yep.
He's in
Excuse me.
Funny Lady, Laser Blast,
It's Black Hole. That's where Joey knows him from. The Black
Yeah.
Hole.
Macbeth.
One of the greatest
Hey,
movies of all time.
He's also Nugget in GoBot's Battle of the Rock Lords.
Yes, he is.
He would
He's
be.
he's in the White Seal.
And if anybody could ever find, I don't know why they do not make that movie available.
What movie's that?
Battle of the Rock Lords.
Oh. You've been
I mean,
looking for that
I-
one for years.
I mean,
I
you look-
own the GoBot series, and I
Sean.
want Battle of the Rock Lords.
Sean, look in your backyard. You'll find some rocks. There it is.
I bet it's not Battle of them. It's not with Telly Savalas. Who loves you, baby?
I think that
Oh,
reference
man.
totally went past Nathan.
It did.
So he played a cop, hard-boiled detective in the 70s called Kojak. And he was Telly Savalas. From what I understand, he shaved his head. He wasn't actually like that bald, but he just made a habit of keeping his head clean shaven like that. Going
sounds
back to when he
lollipop.
played The King and I.
Yeah.
Because he
The King
had...
and I?
did he have hair in The Magnificent Seven?
Do not
He
know.
was. I'm trying to remember if he had hair or not in Dirty Dozen.
Oh, let's see. Telly Savalas. He was it the Dirty Dozen? He was in Kelly's Heroes.
He was in
And the Dirty Dozen. Yeah.
He was the psycho who kind of almost ruined the mission for
So
him.
I'm going to type in Telly Savalas hair, and there he is with hair.
Roddy
and-
McDowell was on Trapper John MD. Sorry, that's nothing to do with anything.
Joey's
Not
still
as a
on.
regular. Not as a regular.
No, he was on one episode.
Oh man,
Sorry.
you're good.
Heart to Heart.
Hell, he was in the 70s, 80s. He was the guest of the week on all
Now,
those shows.
I'm going to
Was
say
he on
this
the Love
one,
Boat?
but Love Boat, but everybody was on Love Boat.
But he was the devil on Fantasy Island.
Hmm He was on 2 episodes of Wonder Woman.
Was he a bad guy?
I don't. Probably.
So Bob,
I don't
funny
know. He
enough,
played 2
so-
different characters.
Look at the picture of Telly Savalas on the cover of People like he's the sex symbol. He's shirtless.
He
with a gold
was.
chain.
I guess he was, man. It was
People really
that was a
loved him
different
when
time.
People really loved him when he was in that ape costume. But so they did a Planet of the Apes Fantastic Four crossover for whatever reason, and
Planet of the Apes, what crossover?
and Fantastic Four,
Oh, Fantastic Four.
and Dr. Zaius gets the thing power.
So here's a question I have to ask. Were the Super Apes also in this crossover?
I think they were.
are the-
They had
be.
to have been. I mean, that's
You
just...
have to.
So, yeah, that would be a crime to not put the Super Apes in a crossover with the Fantastic Four and the Planet of the Apes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. So, yeah, he is on People, bare chested like he's a sex symbol. I should go in a Wayback Machine and shave my head bald.
For real.
I could clean up with a body like that. man. Wasn't maybe it's Starsky and Hutch that had Huggy Bear in it?
That was Starsky and Hutch.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was. Okay, I know everybody's past Roddy McDowell but me. He was on Night Gallery.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
He was
But
on
again,
he was on Barnaby Jones.
So what was the episode that week? Remember how they always opened it with the episode name?
Barnaby. He was on. His character name was Stanley Lambert.
See, he was on Columbo. Barnaby Jones. Episode Some See Evil, Some
He was in the
Do
Twilight
Some
Zone.
Evil.
He's the astronaut who lands on Mars and gets put into the zoo.
Yeah, he definitely stayed busy in television, that's for sure. And in movies.
Oh, he was in the Poseidon Adventure.
Yeah, yes,
That might
he
be
was.
another one I'm thinking
Yes,
of.
yes, he was.
Another disaster film.
That's a good one.
He was in Mork and Mindy as Chuck, the robot.
Yep.
I did not know there was a robot named Chuck.
And he was in Buck Rogers in the 25th Century.
Yeah, I remember him on that.
Yep.
Yeah. Oh, he was quite prolific. He was my favorite actor in the 70s,
Yeah.
mainly because of Vincent and Cornelius.
He was on 2 episodes of 1966 Batman as the Bookworm.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Oh. Okay.
But you know why he was the bookworm? Because
It looks like it.
no,
Because they wanted to
because
promote reading.
they'd already cast Burgess Meredith as the Penguin. They couldn't do him as the bookworm, and they're like, "Damn it, he would have been perfect."
Oh yeah, with those
Funny.
glasses from.
Finally, all the time in the world,
Exactly.
and then his eyeballs fall out. Good thing I learned to read Braille, and then his hands. Fall out.
Ah.
Oh, no.
that's the Family Guy version.
So
His hands fall off.
in this character as the bookworm, his hat has a reading light on top of it. Like one of those ones that extends out with a little flex
Yeah,
extender. Funny.
man. Wow. Anyway, all right. Well, fellers, I need to go.
Me too.
Alrighty,
I gotta
man.
get up early.
The
What's next week's movies?
everything's about to turn into a pumpkin and all the other things.
What
So,
is next week's movies?
In next week's episode,
next time we meet?
on this episode 38, by the way,
38.
we'll
My
be
age.
watching A Fish Called Wanda and Soylent Green.
I knew that was coming up.
Also known as the good one.
Should we
the new
all-
flavor.
Should we
I've
all
never
go
seen
get-
a fish called Wanda.
Should we all
Really?
go get
That's
some
all when it
Soylent
came out.
Green and drink it while we're on?
Drink Soylent Green. So you
Yeah.
did they drink it? I thought they ate Soylent Green.
It's like a disc.
Well, there
There is a
there
product called
It's called
Soylent.
Soylent.
Yes,
Yes.
there's a Soylent Green.
Yep, you're right. There is
Which
a
I
Soylent
there was,
Green.
I had a Coke at Menards. That was his breakfast every morning.
So how is it? Does
I
it?
don't know. I've
What does it
never-
taste like?
I don't know. I've never
Spoilers.
had
Don't tell us.
Yeah.
Hey, so Nathan, you ever seen?
People!
Have you ever seen Soylent Green?
Huh?
Have you seen Soylent Green before?
Yes.
Okay, all right.
So you know the twist. The twist.
Yes.
The
You
twist.
twist.
I should have my mom watch it and note her reaction.
You should
He
do
hates
a
it.
review of Soylent Green on your
She-
podcast.
She hates
Yeah.
it when she hates it whenever I watch the movie. I explained to her the thing with 2 heads. She's like, "Why'd you watch that?"
That's exactly why we watched it.
That's exactly.
Yeah, you need to go back and watch.
And you're welcome.
And you're
I
welcome.
suggested
Exactly.
that.
Go back and watch Night of the Lepus. You need to do that. I know you heard us
And
talk about it, but you need to
Bigfoot
watch
Wild
it.
Boy.
I'll have my brother over. We'll watch Black Cobra 3. I'll just throw him into it.
Black Cobra 2. I mean,
Or
if you
Black Cobra
have a
2,
third
yeah.
one, then go ahead. But,
There was a Black Cobra 3. So
I think there was 4.
If you want to really deep dive into the Black Cobra franchise, be sure to watch them all.
just don't try to find the first one because there's not one.
I still wish he and Sloan had teamed up. Cobra and Black Cobra.
Yeah.
Twin Cobra, double Cobra.
Twin
right.
Cobra.
Fight.
Now that's a
Fight.
movie.
Cobra!
Yeah.
So the 2 Cobras up against Cobra, led by
Right.
Cobra Commander.
Right.
And then you throw in
And they all
the
go
other,
commando.
Oh my
Yeah.
god.
Oh crap!
And then you throw in the other Cobra organization at DC. Spelled
You
with
have
a K.
you have
Oh, that's right. They do have a
and-
terrorist organization called Cobra in the DC universe.
and Black Cobra gets fired from the police department and he has to sign up for Cobra insurance.
Oh. Now that's the real terror right there.
That's it. Right?
Yeah.
Cobra
it is.
Insurance. Do you know why Cobra Insurance is called Cobra Insurance?
Because it
Because
bites.
it's
deadly?
Fight of death.
It'll kill your
Because
bank account.
it was part of the, I want to say the congressional budgeting something reconciliation. It's the
Yes.
actual acronym for the bill. It was a reconciliation bill.
Yeah.
That's super gay. All right, that's dumb. That sounds like something the government would come up with.
Yeah. Consolidated
Stupid.
Omnibus Budget Reconciliation Act.
I thought I was bad early when I said
According-
retard.
according-
Yeah, you go super gay. It's not just gay, it's super gay.
It is. Friggin' because you know why? Because all right, I live in this crap for a job. Okay, not that I love having a job, but the government people, they come up with these acronyms to spell stuff on purpose.
Yep.
They'll come up with a name, and then they'll come up with something to go along with it. It's like, guys,
It's kinda like
we see
SHIELD.
what you're doing. Yeah, like Shield.
Supreme Headquarters International Espionage Logistics Division.
I think, no, isn't it strategic?
There's been a couple of different
Yeah.
acronyms
Or there's
for
steak.
SHIELD. Huh?
There's
Steak. Oh, that's right, because they hunt monsters.
STAKE, yeah.
And sword.
And hammer and
Yep. All right, Joey. Let's not keep you here
All
with the
right,
comic
guys.
book geekery.
All right, I'll see you later.
All right, later on. Does anybody want to yell at any clouds?
No, I gotta go too.
Alrighty.
If
I'm
you
gonna
guys
go
want to
ahead.
do a "There Goes My Money," we need to
Okay.
text each other and figure out when we're going to do it.
All right. We can